The goddess of magic is missing. Her champions banished. Trapped. Powerless. They must become worthy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yep. All right. You know, I want you to know that the beginning of every time we run this game, I'm like, all right, the video is about to be over. Clear captioners, and yeah, you get all this lovely business here. Welcome, everyone, to Unbound. This is our 5th edition D&D campaign that uses adventures from Uncaged Anthology. Uncaged Anthology is a collection of myth and folklore-themed modules that subvert tropes around mythological beings and creatures that are women. We are also featuring the Scholar class by Benjamin Huffman, both of which are available for purchase on the DM's Guild. Shout out to our Patreons. Without your support, the one-shots and marathons that we do here would not be possible. If you are interested in more information for what you get being a Patreon, you can check out that link there in the chat. We also have a brand new YouTube. I should probably stop saying brand new because it's not super brand new anymore, but it's kind of like muscle memory of the spiel here. Yeah, I have the words in front of me, but I honestly probably know this all by memory by now. Anyway, you can find all of our episodes for season 1 and the current season 2 on our YouTube as well. If you would like to add an element of fate to the narrative, there are a couple ways you can do so. You can redeem channel points to grant a blessing to the player or myself of your choice, which is a pocket reroll, or add an element of fate, and you can change what goes on. You can make someone cry. You can make them happy. It all depends on what you draw, and it is $10 for a draw to the player of your choice. All right, we already have 2 draws, and they are for Samara.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. And I'm going to pick EJ.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. I am very pleased with this. Thank you so much for all the support, everyone. Thank you so much for the hype train already. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this, and we're going to reintroduce our characters and tell you a bit about who we are. And we will start off with the Lady May, please.
Oh, that's me. I'm May. I play Nell. She's very small, 2'9" halfling chef, which is the Scholar class, and then also a Twilight Domain cleric. She's the hand of Night Guardian of Nyx. And yes, don't ruin me. We're going shopping.
We are going shopping. That's true. Thank you so much. Next, we have Giggly.
Hello, I'm Giggly. I play Samara. She is a life domain cleric monk. She's also a pretty cool tiefling. And she has a little fairy dragon named Blueberry, and she's the favorite, so you know how that goes.
She do be the favorite. It's true. You may notice that Avalon is either very, 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 very still or not here. Avalon will be back next week. Sorry for any inconvenience, and thank you so much for the card that we gave to EJ instead. Thank you, thank you. You can find Bravo over at the Monty Hall, and all of their links are there in the chat. I highly recommend that you check them out and give them a follow, because they deserve it, and they are super awesome. Next, we have Dungeon Dame.
Hi, that's me. I'm Dungeon Dame. I am playing Alaris, and she is a changeling Gloomstalker Ranger / Warlock. She has a pet raccoon named Quickfoot and a flying pirate ship that is in disrepair. Yeah, she likes to stabby stab, but she also likes to Eldritch Blast now, so that's fun.
It's true. Excellent. Thank you very much. And last but not least, we have EJ.
Hello everybody, I am EJ. You can find me in the chat. That's One Big Egg. And tonight I am playing a Dawn. They are a Earth Genasi artificer, tinkerer, you know, just making shit, making science shit. That's what I'm here for today.
Yes. Oh my god. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Oh no.
All right, so just as a real quick recap of what happened last time, we ended this session with Avalon walking with Calibor, and we have Kronos, the deity of time, going to assist us in finishing off the time machine. So we currently have Alaris, Kronos, and a Dawn in the tunnels. We'll say that Avalon more or less enters in shortly afterwards, but Samara and Nell are elsewhere. You are currently making your way through the heart of Moontown. And as you do, you're making your way towards Twixt the Trees Tailory. You know this to be owned by the pixie Tunder, who you had met first in the Unseen City. So as you're approaching this building, you can see that it appears to be a crystalline tree, and it kind of turns in on itself and it rolls all the way up to the eternal night above you. And there is no door to this. You see that there are a number of pink curtains that are chiffon and see-through that cover the windows of this building. And you can hear soft music drifting out onto the cobblestone street as you approach.
Let's go spend some money.
Excellent. Yeah, so as you enter, you can see that there is a very bored-looking pixie currently at the desk. The sound of your entrance makes them perk up, and they flutter over to you, glitter dancing off of their tiny wings as they hover over by Samara's face, looking down towards Nell. Hello, welcome, customers. It's been a while. How are you?
Does no one shop here regularly?
Oh, I wouldn't precisely say that. It's just, kind of floating down towards you, looking curiously over what you're wearing. I don't really have return customers because I tend to satisfy them the first time.
Well, that makes sense. Are you up for return customers? I have a tendency to lose my clothes.
Oh, you see absolute delight going over their face, and they begin to flit around you, and they pull out a measuring tape. And it is kind of holographic and see-through, and you can tell that, oh, this is some kind of magic, prestidigitation of some sort. And they begin to take your measurements without, guiding you to do anything so far. They say, oh, excellent. What are you in the store for today?
Well, something a little less drab, purple, sparkly, and durable.
Durable. Well, I'll see what I can scrounge up from my materials in the back. How about you? And there's like a little twinkling of bells as they flow over towards Samara. What can I get you?
I don't know, I'm not really here for myself. I'm more here for my friends. However, I might take a look around. I don't usually lose my clothes very often, to be honest. But do you have any enchanted clothing at all?
No.
No worries.
They say, oh!
Oh.
And they disappear behind a set of curtains, and you can hear the tiniest rummaging around of trunks and barrels, and they reappear, And they're kind of like trying to hide it behind their back, but they're very tiny. And as they present it, you can see that there is black lacy underwear. And it has a slight opalescence to it, almost as if it's magical.
What do these do?
Oh, they
That's
are.
for charisma.
Oh, they are very good conversation starters, as well as a little midnight gift for the special someone.
Nell just blushes.
Like, no, you're the one that's losing their clothes most often. Do you want these?
I don't know how to start a conversation with them, though. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. These are specially for you. They seem to be calling out to you.
To me.
Yes, you.
Nell's nodding like, that makes sense.
Sure, why not?
Very good. And they flit over to the counter and they begin to like very quickly package it up in some very fine paper. And they say, I will be back. And they pop back into the back, leaving the two of you in the store.
I really want to know what they mean by they're meant for me. I'm really confused.
Someone may have picked them out for you, maybe.
That's even more concerning because who the fuck would do that?
Shortly afterwards,
Very nice friends.
you see a great number of mage hands. They actually look like bear paws, and they're kind of see-through and purple and pink. And they pull out a set of armor. And, Nell, describe to me what this breastplate looks like.
Oh, I'm trying to remember how to spell Andre. I don't know if I did it right.
Yes, you nailed it.
This breastplate armor would probably have like a bit of a lilac tint to the silver of it, and with like kind of filigree patterns, little droplets of like morning dew kind of like speckled into it. So yes, Nemo. So it kind of glints a little bit in certain light.
Excellent. Yes. So we'll kind of montage the rest of this, and you are tallied up with a sum, and it is revealed to you that the underwear is magical and the breastplate is also magical.
Ooh.
And we see just numbers flying, gold coins being passed on, and you leave. There is a changing room. Samara, do you want to put on this magical underwear?
I'll just hold on to it for now.
Okay. Very good. For no reason at all, I need you to tell me when you put them on. Okay.
Okay.
Nell, do you want
No
to
reason.
exit wearing the new armor?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So we'll montage a little bit, and we see everyone collecting together in the tunnels underneath Moontown. And there, Kronos turns towards the group. I would like to say thank you so much, Drac, for giving us a moment of your time. We're going to be playing a small video. Please enjoy. Hello. Welcome back to Unbound, Drac. We're so happy to have you. Chat, say hello. Do it. Say hello.
to me. Say hello back.
Say hello back. Say it back. Thank you so much for coming back with us. For the chat that might not know who you are, can you please tell us where we can find you and what you like to do?
So hi, I'm Jack, or Draconics for short. No, wrong way. I'm Draconics, or Drac for short. Sorry about that. Use he, they pronouns, and I stream all over the place, honestly. At most times, I don't even know where I'm going to be. So the best place to find me is on Twitter at Draconics. That's DRAKONIQUES. You can find everything that I'm doing retweeted or tweeted there. But I'm just very excited to be back here as Kronos.
Yes. So this is going to be a very special little thing for us to show the cast. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So you head into this elaborate tunnel system that has been dug out. And as you make your way through, you see this chamber that opens up before you. It is a deep, earthy smell here, and the walls are kind of rough. You can see that there are various roots of plants that sort of poke through, and there is a number of different objects kind of spread throughout, lots of debris everywhere. And what catches your eye most is this thing in front of you. And as you make your way in, you see something that looks like a box. It is of strange design. It is something that seems to be painted a little blue. And on its side, there is a small device. It seems to be some kind of artifice, and it looks very cylindrical. It seems to have two legs that protrude out of its sides, and as you approach, two eyes open up, black orbs, fixating on you. The entire design seems to be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And there seems to be something missing from the top of the head of this construct. When you behold this entire thing, it seems unfinished. It is definitely not powered. It is missing something. And Adon will say something along the lines of, This is FREND 061. Force Remorphing Exploration Neomorphoral Device.
I think I'm gonna call it friend, I suppose. Friend is probably easier. This is the time machine. Okay. Yeah, no, this would never travel through time. It's missing. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. And Kronos is gonna approach it, and it's just stand right in front of its face. Question mark.
Yeah, as you move forward, I will say very conveniently, since Adon is not here, kind of like steps to the side, and Calibor steps forward. And you see Calibor straight backed, hands folded behind their back, kind of look at you curiously.
Yes, I'm sure you want to just watch how I do this. I'm gonna want you to, I guess my only condition, I was there when Adon had originally gone back 200 years thanks to your protege. And I saw how the idea of saving Hecate caused common sense to go out the window. Emotion definitely took over, and as much as I treasure that, I think right now, with the way time works, how delicate it is, it can't withstand recklessness.
I agree. And Calibor slightly turns and casts its eye deliberately at Adon, then looks back to you. There have
Just
been
quickly says,
efforts. Yeah, go ahead.
He just quickly says, I adore you, Adon. I just and then turns back to Calibor.
There have been efforts to consolidate power. I do understand that time magic requires sufficient energy. And this is at the point where, as everyone's here, Calibor like holds out their hands, and all of the little magic items that everyone went to collect kind of gets gathered together. They are varying things of varying power. the specifics of that don't really matter. But Calibor more or less begins to lay these items out beside the time machine. And you can see that there is great arcane power with these things, but perhaps it's not enough.
I think Kronos watches as they lay this out, arms folded, and is just assessing the items and just shakes their head silently. No, at most this will get you maybe 10 minutes in the past, and I'm sure that's not quite as much as you're hoping for. Okay. Well, I guess we could use some of this, every little helps, but I think the majority might have to be me. Time is a lot stricter than people give it credit for, but I think I can bend the rules, at least for this contraption.
Indeed.
Okay, and this whole time, Kronos' staff has been floating beside them, keeping pace, and the spellbook at their side, they unstrap it. It's usually tied to their waist with like a strip of leather. They unstrap it, and it's just a beautiful purple with gold filigree, and just if they could sell it, it might be cost more than most people can afford to pay. And even then I'd be underselling it, and I think at this point it's radiating with a lot of just arcane energy. So is Kronos themselves, and hanging off of it is a beautiful pocket watch, and it's currently closed right now, but on the cover and the back of it, it has just celestial runes on it, but also abyssal, just the oldest languages written out together in ways that no one would expect them to be. They very much seem opposite, but they seem to complement each other perfectly on this watch. And she pulls it off the book and sets the book on the ground by the machine, and flips the pocket watch open, and I think they go to the heads of this machine, right between the eyes, and they kind of gently rub a circle right in between it, and possibly to Adan's dismay, as they're rubbing it, they see a dent just gradually begin to form. There's no like groaning of metal. It almost seems like it's like they're playing with wet clay, despite the fact that this is definitely metallic, and it's the perfect size for this wristwatch, pocket watch, sorry. And then they slot it in and place a hand over it and kind of push. And as they're doing it, they see this glittery silver energy coming off of Kronos. And I think anyone who's watching, anyone who's like magically inclined, and honestly probably anyone who isn't, can see that Kronos isn't just casting, like pushing magic into this. It's kind of like she's pushing themselves into it, and the spot around their hand starts to get red hot as they're forcing this pocket watch into it, and essentially giving it permission to break the laws of time that he has guarded and kept strict for literally the beginning of time. And slowly you start to see that every couple of seconds, the physical form of Kronos would just suddenly expand into like stardust. You think it's stardust at first, but you realize that you're not looking at a nebula, not even looking at a galaxy. You're looking like at a multiverse. You're seeing multiple universes in this being, and it suddenly will collide again back into the physical form of Kronos, and it just keeps fluctuating, and the time between each fluctuation gets longer and longer, and you start to notice that she's struggling to keep the physical form, and while she's doing this, she's calling out. It's getting loud, like really loud now. It just sounds like constant explosions as they expand and contract, but over the sound they're yelling. So there are rules. I cannot give you free reign, especially with Calibor on this machine, but one, you cannot bring anything over here if you do not give something up from here. Every universe has a net value of 0. If you take something from another universe and bring it here, you will change the net value, and it will not survive. I know what you're trying to bring here. You have to give up something or some things equally as powerful. If you bring a person here, you have to give up a person. Gods, you cannot change the fate of gods. Adan, I know, I'm sorry. I saw you hoping to prevent that with the whole Samus situation, but it would not have worked anyway. Gods have copies, versions, I suppose, across time, other than me and the fates. You cannot change what happens to them or will happen to them. If you do, you can't. So just trust me on that. Don't suffer the heartbreak. I think, and he pulls his hand away from it, and you just see like a perfect golden handprint, and in the center of it is the pocket watch on this machine. This should be enough. Calibor, you'll know how to work this. I know it's not the first time you've seen this pocket watch.
Calibor has been watching you intently, almost unblinking. You can see that his jaw is tense. Just gives you a nod. I understand.
I think, again, Kronos expands again into a much more miniaturized version of the primal form, of course, but definitely a bit too much to be contained in this room.
So, I have a surprise for you. As you are just feeling this surge of power, pushing it into this device, trying to, reform the laws of time, this is taking a lot out of you, and everyone can see that. What emotion do you feel right now?
That's a good question. I think right now, Kronos, she's feeling as much as her words sound like she's very concerned with all of this, I think she's feeling hope, very hopeful. This is the first time she's ever considered giving anyone the ability to move through time so freely. And I think if anyone knew her well, it must be because she believed in what they were doing enough to do that. So I think hope.
Hope feels like warmth at your very core. It starts small, but as you feed it, it grows warmer and hotter. And it begins to expand. You feel it spreading from your chest, slowly moving through your arms to your fingertips. And as it moves up your throat, tell me when to stop.
Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Stop.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
As hope wells, you get this sensation that everything's going to be okay. You get this feeling that this path is very important. It is crucial that the champions go on to do what they need to. It feels right. As you begin to accept that feeling and let it wash over you, all of a sudden you feel as if you're cut loose. All of a sudden, as everyone perceives you, you're gone. It's almost as if you were held down by an anchor, suddenly freed from you. You have drawn the Void card.
Of course.
In this moment, someone, somewhere, has banished you from the material plane. Where do you go?
Okay. I think I'd probably end up back in a plane of time. Just very suddenly, very unceremoniously, just bamf into the plane of time, and I'm definitely confused, exhausted as well from all of that energy forced into that machine. Can I tell? Is there like residual magic? Can I tell what happened? Who did this?
I think so. So you are definitely exhausted. You can't go back for some time. And as you kind of like look out into the infinite possibilities, the shapeless form of everything that is, you see 3 pinpoints of light. And they are the kinds of light that just suck in everything around it. The darkness that pervades around them just seems even darker because of how brilliant they are. You know exactly who this is.
Yes. Okay, well, you didn't have to do it so suddenly. I didn't even get to say my goodbyes.
And they are so far away. They seem to blink a little in and out of vision. And you can tell that they are amused.
Listen, you should keep away from them, okay? I understand everyone meets you, fates, but I think they know what they're doing, so they have my approval. I know that doesn't mean much to you all. So I'm gonna do what I can to help them after this nap. I think I need a nap after that. But I'd keep an eye out if I were you.
You hear a discordant chorus of voices, just infinite tones. They all seem to echo at different pitches, carrying the exact same words. They will be found. They will be measured. Sleep now, Kronos. There is no guarantee that they will remain hidden forever.
We'll see. And Kronos will lie down and then expand into their primal form as they sleep.
And then the scene fades to black. Yeah. So, Kronos just disappears in front of all of you. After activating this machine, Calibor looks like he's on alert. He looks around, looks down at Adon.
That was probably just a time thing, right?
I suppose.
I rush towards my machine.
Yes.
Is it
So what
doing
is
things?
So what has been modified here is that your time machine now has a golden pocket watch embedded right into your R2D2, because let's be real, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the face is open, and you can tell by the way that Calibor kind of steps forward that he does not want you touching this.
I get right up to the move closer to the robot. Okay, where are we going first? When are we going first? Ooh.
Okay, well, before we, take off, we are going back in time to collect something, which means we have to leave something in return if what Kronos said is accurate.
Oh, I got a lot of things. What are we? Okay, what's the equivalent value of a soul?
Yeah,
Like
maybe we should figure that out before we, go.
Nell has jams. I have I guess I have some scrap around here. Is that equivalent? How do you measure that?
I don't think that scrap is equivalent to a soul. Maybe jam.
But we're getting bad souls, so they're not good in value,
Calibor gestures to the table of magic items that you had gathered from the bottom of the ocean. As well as, looking at Nell, the robe of stars.
You gonna take Nell's robe?
It's not mine. We just found it at the bottom of the ocean. It was just convenient at the time.
I mean, if you're willing to give it up, I'm sure we could find something else if you want to keep the robe.
As long as you take something with you, it should be of no consequence.
Does it matter which one we take? Where? When? Where?
It does not matter.
Easy enough. What were those rules he was talking about? Is that something we have to worry about? Is it like the equivalent exchange thing, and then you can't okay. Adon does air quotes. I'm also doing air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take a person back. Is that like a hard and fast rule?
What if we just like left the ingredients for a person over there? But
That
not,
is
like,
a
whole
wonderful
person?
idea. Adon starts to rifle in their bag for ingredients for a person.
Calibor does not answer you, but he does turn to Avalon and he says, "You cannot go with them, not this time." And he begins to reach for the pocket watch and he manipulates it in a way, casting a spell that is beyond your comprehension, Adon. You very easily get the sense that, okay, whatever kind of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff that's going on right now, you're going to need Calibor to calibrate all of this for you.
Aha.
So you see the machine beginning to activate. What does it look like as it's turning on and you're going to be able to transport through it?
You guys just start to hear like a whirring noise, like a whoosh of a PC. And its eyes start to glow, but not like in a scary red eye way, at least not to Adon, but they are glowing red eyes. And if the head is open, you guys are gonna see, is the head open?
Sure, it's your machine. You tell me how it works.
The top of my little robot pal has popped up, and inside you just see a full endless void. It very much mirrors the nebulas that you guys could see in Kronos when they were getting into their primordial form. But yeah, there is no inside to the robot. It is just the universe. And on its little two legs, it like stands up and it starts to walk towards you guys or towards the middle of the room. Is it ready to go?
It would seem so.
When are we going? I'm like, Adon's already putting their like foot in.
Yeah, I think as soon as Adon like begins to step forward, they get completely sucked into it.
When are we going?
Wah! Yeah. What does everyone else do? Adon is gone.
Oh no. Oh.
Well, we can't leave them alone.
Okay,
We have to go.
bring something. Bring a thing. Grab a thing that we
I'm
can
gonna grab the silver box with pearls.
Okay, you do.
Okay, good. I just like touch to make sure the soul jar is on my belt, and then I just touch the inside and get like
And
sucked
wah!
in.
You disappear.
After you know.
I'll just scoops up the robe. And
Wah!
Not going after Nell.
Okay, excellent. You are transport. Tell me what this this transportation sequence looks like, Adon, and what does it smell like and taste like?
What you guys feel is once you step a single foot in there, you feel like your consciousness is sucked in far before your body is sucked in. So you just feel like your self-awareness like tumbling around in open space for a while. And then wherever you pop out, the body gets there first, and your consciousness just kind of slams right back into your skull. As it's flying around, you don't really have any sort of senses. It's a very literally out of body experience.
Nell is not phased by this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just your brain tumbling around.
How does Alaris feel about this?
For some reason, it reminds her of being on a boat on the water, and when she probably arrives back in her body, she throws up.
Makes sense. How about Samara?
I don't know. I think Samara's just kind of like, yeah, it feels weird, but she definitely has a lot of dealings with magic, and that can be really weird as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you just kind of wham, slam into your bodies, you are very clearly somewhere that you were not before. A wide, crescent-shaped bay grasps its own little piece of the gray ocean. The southern portion consists of a sparse, pebbled beach and grassy flatlands. In the center of the bay lies docks full of scattered rowboats and a few larger fishing luggers. Most of the bay is surrounded by murky fog rolling in with the afternoon breeze, having breathed its way in across the waters from the northern peninsula. To the north, you see that there is a cliff looming over a rocky cove, and it is shrouded in mist. Passing farmlands divided into goat pastures and bushy orchards, you get a closer view of the township itself. Somehow, you know that this is Stornshire.
Is this a place we've been before? Am I not recognizing the name?
Everyone can roll me history checks. It is a small place with tired buildings, long weathered by the muggy ocean air. Houses and shacks are scattered at varying distances inland of the bay, yet in its center, buildings hug tightly as if they were the failed seed of a city. Near the edge of town, there is a large manor that seems to be placed as if to welcome newcomers. All right, with the history checks, we got a 10 from Nell, a 17 from Samara, 12 from Alaris, and a 22 from Adon. Adon, you absolutely recognize this name. You don't know how. You don't know when. But you get the sense that you were meant to be here. You have been here before. You're looking around, you recognize the geography. It's very jarring. You can't call upon how or when you received this information. But here now, you get a sense of deja vu. Can I get Constitution saving throws from everybody?
You sure can.
Excellent. And as I do, can I please get you to do me some draws? Adon, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay,
No.
Alaris.
Stop.
Okay. Samara.
Stop.
And Nell.
Can stop now. No, good now.
Cool. Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much, Diabolitio, for the draws from the deck of many. Okay, so Constitution saving throws. Alright. You see that there's a strange fog that seems to pervade the area. It brings a heaviness on you. It seems to weigh you down, cling to your clothes and your skin. You feel mostly unaffected by it, except for Adon. You feel absolutely fucking shitty. You are now suffering under the condition called undertowed. Those afflicted are vertically disoriented and drawn to watery depths. When aiming a range attack at targets higher or lower than themselves, they roll attacks at disadvantage. The afflicted are unable to move up or down inclines unless crawling. If swimming, you can only swim down. Undertow ends after 24 hours or through the use of Greater Restoration, Heal, or Wish.
Really bad case of
Cool.
vertigo.
Yeah. I guess when Adon, like, their consciousness, like, slams back into their body, it kind of, like, knocks them down, and they're just, like, on the floor. Whew! Oh, that worked perfect. We're in the right place, I think. I also can't get up.
Oh,
Do you need some ginger?
Sure, if that works.
Alaris is like wiping her mouth, and she's like, How are you worse off than me?"
The body does not match the mind, my friend.
Clearly.
Do you need some? I got they're little chewables. I wrap them in little wax papers.
Yeah, Adon holds out their hand.
Is
If you put one in, they'll keep their hand open for another one, though.
is that medicine?
Who?
Yes.
You turn to see a young boy, perhaps about 12 years old, standing here in the fog looking out towards you. There's something of a subtle, haunted look about them, dark circles under his eyes, but he seems otherwise healthy, well-fed, and decently washed. You see that he has a wooden sword, a toy, more or less, tucked into his belt. Maybe you can help me cure my mother.
What's do you know what's wrong with her?
She won't wake up.
Oh.
Maybe dead.
Ooh.
Smack my hand over Adon's
Don!
What did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Very deep sleep. It can happen.
She murmurs in her dreams.
Okay, not dead.
That too?
Please, can you help? My father is gone. He's going to return at the end of summertide, but I don't know how long she'll be able to.
When will that be? I'm not familiar with the calendar.
Weeks? Months? I'm not sure.
Oh.
Please, help me.
Do you live nearby?
A tiny 12-year-old hand reaches out towards you. Please come with me.
Nell's same-sized hand.
Is this child taller than Nell?
How taller? I don't know how tall 12-year-olds are.
I don't know.
I
was
think it's
tall.
Like 5 foot.
Taller
Like 5
than
foot.
3 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kid's taller than you. The hand goes down towards you.
Is this actually a kid or is it a weird entity that wants to eat our souls?
Is it a baby Simus?
That looks like a kid. He looks really sad.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to roll insight.
Go ahead. He's
I'm rolling
dragging Nell
insight.
towards a house. God. Fucking paranoid.
I am.
You made us this way.
You did this.
Samara
Rightfully
with
so.
a 26, Alaris with a 16. This kid is distraught and is desperate for help for their poor mother.
Okay.
Seems legit.
They-
If I carry a Dawn, does that help with their condition?
You can just prop Adon up. It's fine.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I don't have to stay on the floor.
You're gonna struggle with stairs, though. You're gonna have to crawl upstairs.
Like a kid.
That's
I have
how
my
Adon
telekinetic
does
ring.
climb stairs, though. They do the all-four bear crawl.
Oh dear lord.
It's faster.
So you
I
are
love it.
led to the Stornlock Manor. You see that this is an estate that might have had more glorious days. As you're approaching this very sleepy kind of breaking down village, you find that it is mostly quiet. It seems that there aren't very many people around. They barge in through the doors of this manor. You can tell that they must be nobility of some kind, or at least very well off compared to the rest of the village. You are dragged through a house, and you're passing through a number of different doorways and doors. As you're entering, you see there's an open doorway to your left, and at a quick glance, it looks like a playroom. You can see that there is a large white seal pelt on the ground and a crib chair in there as well, and you're dragged through the hallway, and the door to a bedroom bursts open as he leads you directly into the master bedroom. You see a woman laying on the bed. She is motionless, besides very shallow breathing. Her eyes are closed. And you have passed by a number of house servants, and they kind of look startled over towards the group you as you're kind of rushing in. And he leads you directly to her bedside. She does not look well. You can see that her complexion is very translucent, and she appears very sickly.
Nell's gonna climb up onto the bed because I imagine with nobility beds being as high as they can be, she would not see.
Yeah, the
anything
mattress is like
on the bed.
right here on your eyebrow
Oh
level.
my god.
I'll like help her.
Kind of like slide a little bit and hammer up.
Little feet waggling off the end as you scurry on.
I was gonna plop herself down and do medicine check.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Roll me a medicine check.
Can I do it too?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be looking.
I am
Anybody can.
proficient. I would like to do it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Okay, that is a 7 from Adon, a
I'm
16
very good at this.
from Samara, and a 17 from Nell. Adon, she's sick.
Oh, she is sick.
Very
Sick.
astute.
So with Samara and Nell, you can tell that there is a noticeable diminishing of her life force. Whatever this is not exactly a curse, it's not a disease or an illness. It's kind of hard to tell what it is exactly. You just know that you don't have a cure. There must be something else at play here.
She been seen by a doctor already?
We don't have one in Stornlock.
There's no doctor in the whole town. Oh.
No, Stornshire. It used to have a lot more people here, but after the fishing business began to diminish, so too did the population.
No fish, no people.
Do you know when that was?
Well, it was about 6 years ago.
Oh, so you were
How
very
old
little.
are you?
I'm 12. Sorry, it was
That's
5
two
years ago.
sixes. Oh.
Yeah. I don't think the math adds up
Okay.
now. I'm sorry.
5 or 6 years ago. Okay.
So you haven't seen a doctor in 6 years either?
My mother used to take care of me. It was only recently that she started to get very, very ill.
Do you know if she ate something or if you went somewhere?
No, we're actually not allowed to leave Stornshire. My father said that it's not safe. I'm not allowed to go swim into the water.
Where is your father?
Well, every summer tide, he goes to the mainland.
Is it summertide right now?
Yes, it'll be over in a couple of weeks.
And what year is it?
He tells you a year. It's a totally different year to the one that you had been in before.
Okay. Cool.
And it's in the past?
Yes,
Not
you're in
in
the
the future.
past.
Okay.
You're in the past.
Okay. And far enough to where we were still champions and not mortals.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double check.
Questions I should have had answers to.
Nell's gonna kind of like get a little quiet and kind of like usher the boy closer. Is, I know your dad didn't say it was safe to go, but when he was not home, did you and your mom go swimming?
No, we've never.
Pinky promise?
My pinky promise.
So if you didn't go out of the water, if you didn't go in the water, did anything come out of the water?
Well, sometimes there are seals. But
Interesting. Normal seals?
there's different kinds.
Well, if you haven't seen a different kind of seal, it's safe to assume that you saw the normal one.
Oh, okay. Then they were normal.
Interesting. You see Adon take notes.
Unless they were all not normal.
That is a
Then you wouldn't
great
know, but then
point,
there'd be
Nell.
this area is normal.
Oh.
I'm sure
You're a genius. Adon's taking notes on what Nell is saying.
Well, I don't know if I can help very much. I'm very busy trying to take care of my mother and make sure everything's all right while my father's gone, but I think I do know someone that could help if you have more questions. There's a tavern here in Stornshire. It's called the Angle something. Dan works there. Dan's a really nice guy. He's
Cover
a
him
f-
Dan. Okay.
Dan
And I'm
is a
so-
friend of the family.
What is yours and your mother's names?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so rude of me. And he kind of like does a bow that's a little too pronounced. My name is Ewan. E-W-A-N.
You?
And my mother's name is Iona.
Like the new Animal Crossing character.
Alaris says to the child.
What's Animal Crossing?
Oh, it's an adult thing. You don't need
It's
to
for
worry.
normal seals.
Oh, okay.
It's for seals.
I won't ask any more questions about that then.
Maybe when you're older.
Okay. I'll write it in my diary.
And
Oh yeah. I'm Nell.
Nice to meet you now.
Yeah, and it's Dawn and Alaris and Samara. We have more friends, but they're only us today.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to show you how to get to the...
Dan.
Yeah? Dan.
How to get to Dan.
Okay.
Yeah, I have another question. Is there anybody else in the town that's sick like your mom, or is it just your mom who's sick?
It's just my mom. And we've
Oh.
eaten the same food, and we more or less have the same day. Nothing's different.
And you're not sick?
I'm-
Adon gets like close to them.
Alaris pulls it on back.
I'm fine. Just very, very sad.
Well, be careful.
Dawn.
Okay.
What? It would be awful if you got sick as well.
Yes, but less
Oh.
morbid like that. You know, the calm, remember?
Be careful.
People's emotions.
Be careful.
I will.
It's
Oh,
Avalon. Why couldn't Avalon
You set me
come?
loose for the day.
so he begins to walk out, and he opens the door next to the bedroom, and you see an office. And in it is a large leather chair and a writing desk. There are a number of documents strewn over it. And most noticeably, there is a giant shimmering pearl on the desk. This is my father's office.
This is a big pearl.
Yeah, I would like to look at the pearl. Is it cool? Is it magic? Was
It's
the real
definitely
question?
magic. It has a glow to it. Pearls don't glow like this.
Damn, not a normal pearl.
My father's had that a long time. He had that before I was born.
I want to touch it.
I would love to touch it as well.
It's kind
Oh
of
my
cool to the
God.
touch.
Oh, we can touch it? Okay, I'll cast Identify on it then.
Okay.
Alaris is poking it, and Dawn is like,
Yeah.
like a crystal ball.
What are you?
Are you doing detect magic or identify?
Identify. Where's Identify? There it is.
Okay.
Use my spell slots.
Okay, yeah, so you identify it. Yes, it is a magic item. The only thing it can do is just emit light.
Oh. Well, that's...
Like Fiona's
Neat.
orb? Similar?
Yeah,
shiny.
but you know a drift globe has the ability to like levitate and you can manipulate it and move it. This is just a pearl. It's like a nightlight.
Ready.
If I knock on it, is it hollow?
Don't break the orb, Dawn.
No, it's not hollow.
I just
Like
wanted
a
to
rock.
check. I just wanted to check if there was anything
Alaris
in
sees
it.
you like knock, like.
I like...
You see, Ewan looks very amused by how interested you are and says, "Wait, you should come here." And he grabs Samara's hand and begins to drag you into a different room.
Oh, I don't think. Okay, Dawn, put that down.
Dawn puts it down.
You are taken into the open doorway. You see a playroom. There are wooden toys and instruments strewn about, an old baby's crib that is on top of a large white seal pelt beneath the window, and there's a strange, colorful mounted fish hanging above a toy castle at the opposite end of the room. There's a large oil painting of the family in the playroom that hangs above the central staircase. displaying a handsome yet weary man, which presumably is the father. He stands with his arm upon the shoulder of a seated Iona. Her face is looking left of the frame, out of the window. She is dressed in an extravagant gown and wears a giant shark tooth pendant. A young Ewan stands next to his father's side, holding his mother's hand.
Was Iona in the bed wearing the same pendant?
She was not wearing it.
What's that necklace she has?
Oh, that, 4 years ago, when she was training at the docks, my mother was attacked by a giant shark. She punched it in the mouth until it let go. Left
That's
its
very
tooth
impressive.
behind. Yeah.
Did you say training or trading?
Training. My mom was a
Trident.
triathlon record holder.
So,
She used to love swimming, is what I was told.
Oh, so you guys used to be allowed in the water?
I'm not allowed in the water. My
But she
mother's
used to
not.
like swimming.
At some point, I guess, before I was born.
Does the man in the painting look familiar at all?
No, he does not. He looks like a really boring man with a punchable face.
Oh. I really
good to
thought
know.
Can't
Ewan
wait.
right now just said that he didn't recognize the guy in the picture. I was like, what? I get it now. I get it.
Alaris like leans down to Nell and she goes, "Do you think maybe she's pregnant? I hear people get sick when they're pregnant."
Oh my god, she's not pregnant.
She's not pregnant.
Purgante.
Pregnant.
She's not in some kind of magically induced coma because she's pregnant. Jeez.
Alaris didn't do the medicine check. She doesn't know.
I got a 7. She might be pregnant.
This doesn't know shit about sick people or babies.
Ewan grabs Alaris's hand and drags you out of the house.
And so she's not pregnant.
Bye.
He points at a building that's a little further down towards the heart of Stornshire, and it appears to be some kind of tavern. It seems as if there has been an addition kind of crafted onto the building, an adjacent room, maybe a studio or something. And he points towards it. He says, "That's where you'll find All-Purpose Dan."
Oh, there's a title attached to Dan. Okay, hang on.
All purpose.
All purpose.
Yeah,
All of them?
Every purpose?
yes, except doctor.
Oh, that's very inconvenient.
Oh no.
Yeah. But he's been a friend to the family for a very long time.
We should probably go visit Dan.
Okay, bye.
All purpose Dan. Oh,
He
okay,
leaves
bye.
you and goes in the house and slams the door.
Okay, bye.
Do you head over? Okay,
Yeah.
so as you're approaching the building, you can see that through the windows, there is an apparent workshop within this studio. And you see there's a sign that says, "The Fusion Angle."
Oh, no wonder the kid couldn't pronounce it. How do you spell that?
It's in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I muted it. Oh, it's all in capitals. You must be annoyed with us already.
No, it was copy-paste. In my, oh god.
Fusion angle.
Oh god. Okay, so remember that you said that and remind me about the all caps thing at the end of the session, okay?
No?
So as you are entering the building, being shoved inside by some invisible force, you see that there is a barkeep handyman. He is a Goliath. He has an oppressive physique, and around his neck he is wearing a giant shark tooth pendant. And as he turns around to face you, he looks really familiar. He looks like Edmer, Avalon's second in command.
Oh.
Huh.
He smiles warmly. It's been a while since we've had outsiders. Welcome. Can I get you a drink? Please come in. Come in.
What do you have?
I have
Milk?
milk, ale. There's goat milk. Did you want some goat milk?
One of each.
Okay. Yeah, of course. I'll be
Next,
right
you
back.
have.
Can I get some whiskey in that milk, please?
Yeah, of course. I would actually recommend mead.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll take my milk plain, please. On the rocks.
On the rocks. I think my milk black. Thank you.
Think about putting legitimate rocks in the.
Cold,
Adonis
dirty
heard
rocks.
people say that before, and they think that it's just regular rocks.
God.
Well, you can get the ice cubes that look like
Like,
stones.
fuck yeah, I love rocks.
So we montage over a conversation as Dan sits down with you and you kind of ask general questions. And he says, I've heard rumors from the villagers that there's a dark fey creature that may be the cause of the town's problems. There was a very thriving fishing business here some years ago and it diminished.
5 years ago.
Yes.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yes. And rumors point to Barking Cove.
Is that where you got
Seals
that necklace?
bark.
As you say that, he touches the necklace and he says, "No, oh, this was given to me from Iona. It was an exchange. I did an oil painting of her family."
Nice painting.
Oh, you saw it. Thank you. I have many hobbies.
Really all purpose.
My favorite thing to paint is seals.
Normal ones?
Oh god, Don.
I think yes.
I just want to make sure. There's a lot of talk about
I think
the
you can
water and
assume they're normal. Just assume it's normal until someone tells you it's
assumptions
not.
are the bane of the scientific process.
Oh my god. True. Did you want to investigate the Barking Cove?
Yes.
I love Stella's just like, please move on.
I know.
All right, I'm
Let's go
sorry.
investigate.
Adon, you have drawn the comet card, and you
I
have
just fail an interaction.
you have failed so many interactions
I
and
think I'm doing
encounters.
a great job.
I'm sorry, you do not
Give me
level
another
up.
chance. Give me another chance, Emma, please. I'm 3 levels behind Samara.
You are?
I'm 3 levels behind you.
What level are you?
I think I'm like, hold on, let me check my character sheet.
I think you need to level up, honey.
Yeah, I'm level 8.
Oh, you're
Okay.
only, I'm 9.
I'm 9.
Everyone's
Nine,
pretty
10.
similar.
I'm 7.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
well.
I think. Yes.
Yes.
My god.
I'm getting so much good information though. You guys don't
About
even know.
seals.
I
Normal
have-
seals.
I have
Normal
equations
seals.
running through my brain at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
So
Okay, well-
Nell, as you're drinking your milk, you feel your bones getting stronger. You have drawn the star card. You can select an ability score and increase it by 2. You cannot exceed 24.
Calcium's really.
Oh man,
Really
I'm
working for
getting
you there.
stronger, eh? Well, Constitution it is.
Hell yeah. If you want. I'm not trying to railroad whatever your choice is.
Oh
there.
no, so doing Constitution.
Okay. Yeah. So he says, if you need a boat, there's plenty by the docks. As you can see, the fishing industry has just no.
No boats.
Well, it's gonna be a
I'm
long swim.
No.
I'm just gonna start
Hold on.
laughing.
Alaris is just, like,
Alaris is back.
Shrinking.
It's gonna be okay.
No boats.
How long of a swim? Do you have a boat?
It's either boat or swim. Which would you rather do?
Well, how long of a
I
swim?
know.
You saw, as you were coming in, you saw the geography, and also Adon, you just innately, for some fucking reason, know the geography.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be a distance. You can't swim that. Not unless you're Samara.
Really good swimmers.
Yeah.
I'm a good swimmer. I'm also very good at boats.
Hilaris is not good at boats.
But I am.
Looks
Hilaris.
at flying.
Hilarious.
No. Why did the cute music stop?
Don't like that.
Hilarious. What emotion are you feeling right now?
Extreme paranoia.
Okay. As you feel this extreme paranoia, you feel every iota of you just vibrating with anxiety. You feel that you are on edge. You feel your hackles rising. You feel all the tiny hairs of your changeling body just rising and uncomfortable. I don't know if you get goosebumps, but if you do, you get those. And as you do, it kind of wells, I think, in your hands. This particular motion is very much in your hands. It just feels electric, it feels jittery, it feels very uncomfortable. And as it does, you feel a stroke of power. You have drawn the Fates card.
Oh shit.
You get to alter an event. What do you want to change?
We're so early in the session.
I know!
Oh, I don't know.
Do you want a minute to think?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Cute music.
Cute music.
Alaris looks deep in thought over this.
Yes. Debating on getting on a boat. Just
Well, while she's deep in thought, I'm gonna try and get us as close to Barking Cove as we can. And maybe she just won't notice.
Is it okay out of character if they put you in a boat? As you're
yeah,
like
but
deep in
she
thought.
wants to be in the middle of the boat, as far away from the edges. She's not touching any oars.
Okay, absolutely.
You can anchor to Nell. She still can't swim.
Oh, good.
So you're in the very middle of a very sturdy boat. And as you're going out, you see a forbidden area set into the cliffside shores of the northern bay. A thick fog rolls over jagged rocks, making for dangerous sailing, and the crashing of water can be heard in the mists. The water here is very clear. You can see through it, even in the boat. You see below you, swimming, is a thriving ecology of marine life. And there's a gargantuan hole on the seabed which tunnels down deep, deep, deep underneath the peninsula, further than your eyes can see. There's an ocean inlet cave. And as you are kind of rowing out in this direction, you can see that the fog is beginning to recede. It's almost as if it's being pulled into the cave. So as you are coming forward, the fog is dragging before you. And you can tell now, as you are before this cave, that it is the very source of the fog. Can any of you read Primordial?
I can.
You see that there are a number of sigils carved into the rock here, and it reads, "No trespassing."
I don't mention it to the rest of the group.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, something begins to rock the boat.
This is so.
You hear a crash as something bulls against the hull, and the boat begins to rock precariously. As you look, you see a giant crab claw reaching over, and it splinters the edge of the boat there, and it sinks underneath. Another, on the other side, another giant crab.
Oh no. I don't think I can swim right now.
I just feel so bad for
Hilaris is like hyperventilating.
so bad because I'm like, we have to do this.
Literally every time she gets on a boat, guys.
I'm sorry.
Good time.
Nell's just thinking, just like, why do we have to use boats again?
So, Alaris, you can change something here.
So
There's so many options here. As I'm trying to find the fucking music.
yeah, but when you pulled the card, we hadn't gotten to this part yet. So I would actually, if you can, and I don't know if this is gonna work out, but I did hate Chat's idea. Can we make it so Dawn passes her interaction with the comic card?
Yo, abso-fucking-lutely.
Same,
Adon.
you selfless angel.
Adon. You don't know why, but all of a sudden, as there's like these giant crabs just rocking
I feel like
the boat.
shutting up now.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I was a
I've said
dick.
enough.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, you feel like you know everything that you need to. You've been here before. Something about this just kind of gives you great confidence. And as you do, you reach into your pocket and you thrust something up into the air. And it's that tiny purple crab that you picked up randomly that other time. You
I
have,
do have it.
yeah. You have drawn the comic card and you succeed. You instantly level up
Yay!
as you present this tiny crab. And so the camera...
Crab God, I present you with one of your own.
Have crab.
Gain his trust. We are no enemy of yours.
So as you're kind of like holding up this crab, this tiny crab is just like click, 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 click. And you see its little like mandibles like making bubbles and foaming, right? It's like kind of spitting up a little bit. And as it's communicating to the other crabs, the assault begins to diminish and they sink away. And they're gone.
Crab.
Good crab. Good crab.
I hold the crab, the small purple crab, right in front of my face. Thank you so
Hilarious. It's just.
It just bubbles at you.
Oh.
Does that mean we're good?
EJ's literally leveling up right now.
The thing, a
Right
dog
this
can't
second.
swim right now. Needs at least the hit points.
Yeah.
They're not looking like great for the following interactions. Oh, hey, boat not crashed. This is farther than we usually get.
As you say that, Adam, thank you so
Oh,
much
great.
for the draws from the deck of many. Alaris, you get 2 cards.
Ah! Stop!
Okay. One more.
Stop!
Okay. Very good. All right. You see before you is a cove. So you do know that the way that these generally work is there will be land on the other side, but you do have to do a little bit of swimming.
How's that plate feeling for swimming there, Nell?
Like, define how much swimming.
I'll
So-
assist Nell in swimming.
Yeah, absolutely. Samara is a very strong swimmer. You feel confident that with Samara's help that you won't need to do any checks or anything. You'll
Smart,
make
you
it.
can help 2 people though.
I can make trips.
Yeah,
It's okay,
Two
I'll
turns.
use my ring of telekinesis to help pull Adon with me.
good, because Adon can only swim down right now. I don't know if anybody remembers.
Absolutely. Okay. So together the party orchestrates a plan. And as you make your way towards the inlet, you dive into the water. And as you do, you emerge into what seems to be a very large and deep vertical tunnel. As you look down, you just see the seabed just seeming to burrow beyond your sight. There is just a gargantuan black hole underneath you. At dawn, you feel this compulsion to just swim down, but you're able to resist it because of Alaris's help.
Oh, cool.
I'm just all about helping you out today, Adon.
Thank goodness.
Avalon's not here. I got you.
You're kind of like, your telekinesis is like pulling me by my feet or something, but I'm still like actively trying to swim down.
That's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
You're just like being pulled like
this
this
is
way.
like
Glad, yes, exactly. Glad we're on the same page here.
You swim up into the cove lair.
Ooh. Oh.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Numbers. What are their numbers? Is that a giant rib cage?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What is sex?
Spoiling everything.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna hide the map now. Y'all are.
No.
I know.
You lose your map
No,
privileges.
no.
Too late. I've seen it all. I'll point at numbers now forever.
It's too late. You already seen it.
It's too late.
All right. As you kind of swim up, you are essentially over here, coming out of the water into this cave. And there is an obscuring fog here. As you're kind of making your way towards the shore, you see that there are two humanoid shapes in front of you. Their details obscured by this fog.
Are they moving?
They are not moving.
Can I walk up to one?
How close do you want to get? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk up, you realize that they are made out of wood. They are wooden dummies.
Okay.
Draw Avalon's face on one.
That's
Loves
not
it when
my
you do that.
specialty. That's yours. Let's go.
Okay. As you kind of continue forward beyond that, you see that the large cavern is aglow with luminescent coral. It's covered in stalagmites, dead fish, and bones. I need to change the music. Nope. You see that there are stalactites thrust from the ceiling, adorned with... Oh, nope, I'm just struggling with music today. Adorned with rope and chained treasure chests, hanging cages containing the odd skeleton, and hundreds of gory charms. In the center of the room is a vivid, purplish, gigantic fish-like building. So you are currently about here. You see before you is what appears to be a giant pile of jetsam. Debris and barrels and all sorts of wooden and cloth materials gathered into a heap. Over to the left, there appears to be a very jagged patch of coral, almost razor sharp. You see a shelter of some kind over here on your right. Beyond, you see what appears to be very, very large fish bones of some aquatic creature. There's some kind of boat building up ahead.
We're here for like a dark fae presence, correct?
Mhm. Yes.
I don't see anything in the Shadowfell.
Ooh, very good question. So in the Shadowfell, you see a darkness pervading the area coming from the large fish-like structure.
Oh,
I would like to cast Bless at second level on all of us.
Okay, very good.
I think what we're looking for is back there, and I point to the guy, the fish structure. But I personally would love to check out the bones, if we have a minute, if we're not in a rush here.
I mean, I'm good as long as I don't have to get back in the boat for a while.
Bones it is.
Okay.
Let's go pick out the bone.
So, as you begin to make your way further away from the water, there's a soft whooshing sound behind you. As you look, you see that there is some kind of a shimmery barrier now on the exit.
Cool.
I throw a rock at it. Can things leave?
It bounces off of the barrier.
Fuck.
This is not good. I think. Maybe it's perfect.
You hear another
Why?
whoosh behind you, and you turn around and you face towards the large fish-like structure, and you can see at the very top a very rugged figure appears. They appear to be wearing all sorts of scavenged materials. You see that they are kind of a lanky humanoid, long hair coming down like kelp. You see that their skin is somewhat green and has a number of warts on them. And though it may have been a hand at one time, one arm actually kind of seems to have become barnacled with some kind of fish anatomy, and it has been turned into a massive hook. You see that there is a very large pirate hat on them, and they're wearing very waterlogged boots. As they appear, they throw their hands up, and you can see that there is a barrier kind of whoosh appear in front of them. And they go, "Welcome, ye landlubbers! You have 10 minutes to prepare for Wave 1 of the Sea Hag Stadium Battle!
What? Wait,
10 minutes,
what?
you said? 10 minutes?
Good luck!"
Wait, I have more questions.
And you hear them just like clomp, 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 run into the building.
Okay.
Well, let's
This is
go
fine.
check
We're
out the
flexible.
bones.
10 minutes.
I did not sign up for this.
No. 10 minutes, we gotta stretch.
I'll stretch by the pile of stuff. No one wants to go like rummage through that. Fine.
Ingredients.
Okay.
Oh my god.
On layer actions.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Okay, this is good.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and drag people's tokens here. I just want you to tell me like where you are. Let's see. Avalon's not here. So don't worry. Ooh, don't delete that hook. Okay. So this isn't a battle map. We're just going to use it for the sake of like organization and all of that. So go ahead and roll me some initiative here. Select your tokens, and then tell me where you want to go.
Oh, man.
Oh, I clicked it.
It's okay, I
Gosh,
can add you.
twinsies.
Wow, holy fuck. Okay.
It didn't like any of us clicking these buttons.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right, cool. So, Alaris, you get to go first. What is drawing your attention here?
The spiky coral.
Okay,
Ooh.
yeah. You head over towards the spiky coral. As you do, you find that they're very pretty to behold. A few of them are kind of glowing actually, and there is a soft perfume of a floral scent wafting from them. As you're kind of moving through it, roll me an acrobatics check.
I can do that. I think. 20.
Okay. Absolutely. You are so nimble, you're able to very easily maneuver your way through it, and you don't get hurt at all as you're investigating that. Okay. Next in the order, Samara. What do you want to check out?
I'm probably checking out this boat right there.
Okay, yeah, you head over to the structure. You see that it is a 10-foot by 15-foot building with a balcony.
Balcony, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go up to the balcony?
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of clamber into it, and you're able to get some verticality.
Cool.
I'm going to say you're up here. Okay. Nell, it is your turn. What would you like to investigate?
I'm investigating the pile of stuff. Number 1.
Okay, very good. Do you want to climb up on it? It's
Up
basically a
on it, in
mountain.
it.
Oh, very good. I love
In
it.
it.
Okay, you find all sorts of interesting things, but we'll get to that in a second.
Ugh.
Hi, Emma. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We are about to do some battle royale bullshit. Okay. Yeah, so very, very fortunately, so Nell, as you're kind of climbing up onto this pile of jetsam, all of the sudden, water begins to swell into the cave, and it rises to a depth of 15 feet.
Oh, can I pick where I go real quick?
You're not, this happens before you move.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so water is basically gonna like whoosh over you. Can I get Alaris and a Dawn to roll me dex saves?
You gotta add a D4 to it too.
I use?
Oh, you don't need them.
Sweet.
Oh, wow. Very good.
Thank God.
Okay, so I'll say a Dawn with a 19, you're absolutely able to kind of like swim like forward enough that you can latch onto the jetsam here, and you manage to crawl your way up it. And with a 24, you manage to not get crushed into the coral there, Alaris.
Sweet.
Okay. Dawn, it is your turn. Then the water begins to recede immediately.
Okay, well, I am still going to try to get as high ground as possible. I'm trying to get to the hook that's over here, so I suppose I have to climb on that pink thing first.
Okay. So you want to...
I'm just trying to get high up.
Yeah. So you want to get into what looks like a crow's nest. You can see that it is 20 feet high up. You see that as you're kind of getting closer, I'll say that you're about here.
Oh, wait, is 20 feet high up?
It is 20 feet up, yeah.
Okay, so both of my robots can fly.
Okay.
Do you think, and both of them have speeds of 25 feet. Can they lift me up there?
I'm going to say no,
Okay, that makes sense.
but they can fly up there without you.
Okay, they will do that then.
Okay, as they fly up, they see that there is a pirate skeleton up there, and there are 2 levers inside.
That's so fun. I'm
They
getting up there.
they show that the levers have 3 notches on them.
As soon as one of them communicates to me that they see a lever, I'm going to instruct it to use its action to pull it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
They're like, oh, there's a lever up here. I'm like, oh, pull it. Of course, naturally.
Touch it.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Was I not supposed to pull the lever?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Don't mind if I do.
Hold on. Okay. As it pulls a lever and you're standing directly in front of it, you become very violently aware that there are cannons in this building, and they fire, all 3 of them at the same time.
But to the side, not at me.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the cannon just rips into you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Good thing you got that extra life from your level.
Yeah, thank you.
That's karma.
Alaris, it's your turn. You hear, everybody hears just this.
That was me, sorry.
I'm going to go over to a Dawn.
Okay.
Prevent them from touching anything else.
Very good. So you move over here. Samara.
If a Dawn tries to touch anything, I'm going to swat their hand.
I love it.
I'm holding my action.
I'm holding my action. Fantastic. Samara, it's your turn.
I want to go inspect the bones.
Okay. So you climb down and you move over towards the bones. As you do, you can see that it looks as if it's almost like a makeshift cage has been repurposed. It looks like it might have been the bones of a whale, but they have been reconfigured in a way that something could be held inside of here. Nell, what would you like to do?
I'm looking for things. Anything. She's just looking for things.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Whoa!
Wow,
Ooh,
nat
nice.
20. Okay.
Ew.
On all the things.
I looked real good.
Yeah, real good.
You find something really interesting. Appears to be a golden rod of some kind, and like as you pull it, it kind of sticks a little. You yank it out, and you see there are 3 tentacles on the other
Ew.
end of this rod.
Listen, Bravo's not here. I gotta do it.
So like you're like pulling, and the tentacles are stretching. And you're pulling, and it's stretching. And then eventually you like tumble down, and you manage to pull it free.
Tentacles coming out.
The rod has 3 tentacles on the end, and they're kind of wriggling around a little bit.
Kind of just trying to slap them off a little.
Oh, they're attached to it.
Oh.
The tentacles are coming out of the end of the rod.
Once she realizes, she's kind of like, oh, that's cool.
Yep. Eat. Okay.
So many things I want to say and I can't.
As you are kind of sitting here on your butt, playing with the tentacle rod, a treasure chest falls from the ceiling and it lands on the Jet Sam here, and it bursts, and 30 gold pieces shower down, scattering everywhere. A few of them kind of hit your back harmlessly. Okay.
Scoop that up.
All right, we're gonna do one more last round. No, this is the end of the round. Okay, Adon, what would you like to do? Alaris is precariously wardening over you.
Okay, Alaris is precariously working over here. I'm gonna cast Blink then on myself.
Okay, what does that do?
At the end of each of my turns, I get to roll a d20, and if I do good, then until my next turn, I'm in the ethereal plane, so that makes me like untargetable, and I can like teleport 10 feet essentially.
Okay. So how are you trying to use this? What is the actual effect of it?
So what I do is I shoot myself in the foot. You see me load like a glowing white little orb into my gun, and I shoot myself in the foot, and you guys see all these like this like mist float up around me, and then in about like a second or two, I just pop out of existence.
All right. And just as Adon pops out of existence, you see the hag up here on the top of the fish-like building here, and they raise up their hands. They say, "Begin!" And you hear groaning and creaking of wood and the clattering of bones around you as Wave 1 of the Sea Hag Stadium Battle Royale begins. But we're going to take a quick break. We will be back in about 5 minutes. Please join us in doing a stretch, grabbing some water, and we will be back soon. Shout out to D.W. Dagan, who is the creator of this module. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. And I have pulled up this awesome loot table thing. Hopefully we'll be able to implement some of that. But you see the waterlogged hag throw up their arms and go, "Wave 1, begin!" And somewhere, music starts to play. Drums of war.
This is cool.
Oh, please, map. Cooperate with me.
Map, please.
Please, map.
Map, please.
Please, map.
Please.
Where'd my numbers go?
Yeah.
No more numbers.
Numbers?
Don actually got like a 28. They got a 28.
Oh, it doesn't show? Frick. Hold
Super
on.
high
I
roll.
can see it
Frick.
on mine. One sec. Gosh darn. Dang heck. Okay. All right. Go ahead and so 21, 21, 28.
28. Me.
No, you're your baby. You got the 8.
Eat. Edo.
8. Alaris was 21, right?
One.
I think
21.
Nell was 20. Right?
Anyone?
Okay. We add these to the order. Whoop. They are very slow. All right. Top of the order, we have Alaris. So you hear the rattling of bones, and you hear debris crashing all around you, and all of a sudden you hear the as these sailors that have long been eaten away by signs of water and time lift up their weapons, and they emerge from what was once heaps of body parts. Yeah, absolutely yucky.
Yeah.
Ick. All right. Okie dokes. Well, Alaris is going to draw her swords, and Dawn just kind of poofed, so she's just like, okay. And how far away are they? How many extra feet do I get with me? 10 extra feet. Got a whole 10 feet. Think which way? How far away are they the other way?
Alaris is like in the smack middle. Literally. Wow, they're both equidistantly away.
It's perfectly in the middle. Okay, Alaris is going to go this way. She's gonna go zippity zap there, I think.
All right.
And she's going to get some stabbing happening. She's gonna get if you take an attack action that turn, you make one additional action, and then I get 2, 3. I have 4 sword attacks, so bear with me.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm going to attack this guy first. I don't know
Okay.
if you saw that. Yeah. Okay.
The
Cool.
one right next to you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the one. And we'll go boop. Does a 15 hit?
15 is a hit. Armor class is 12.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. And then I get another.
Oh, hold
Thingy.
on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you bring your sword up and it's yeah, a bunch of
Oh.
bones.
Okay.
It's a no bones day for this guy.
It's a no bones day for this guy. All right. Well, we're gonna attack that one next.
All right.
Boop. Okay.
A 12 is a. Oh, it looks like so you're about to do the exact same thing. Just bring your blade down, and all of a sudden, just snapping up, it brings up its rapier and just ding, deflects it. It has bone memory. It initiates its parry reaction to increase its AC.
That's cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna smack it again.
Okay.
That
24 is a hit. You do 4 damage.
Okay. He's still up?
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to bap him with the short sword next. That doesn't hit.
No,
Do I have... I don't know what I have. Do I have any blessings or
You
anything?
do not have any blessings. Adon has 1 blessing, the only blessing, and you have 3 nat 20s.
Oh, no, I'm not going to put that on this guy. Okay, that is good. That's all. That was 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yep. Okay, very
good.
good. Samara, it is your turn. You're up here by this. It looks like a boat, but it's a cage. It's a rib cage.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here, and since I can't reach him, I'm just gonna hold my action for the first one that comes up. I'm just gonna give him a big old punch.
Big punch.
Big punch.
Love it. Okay, it is now Nell's turn. Nell, you are at the foot of this jetsam. That's totally a jetsam, not a rock.
She is bringing out her spiritual weapon, the Constellation Fry Pan.
Love it.
And she's gonna bring
Where do you want
it
to put it?
right there.
Okay. Look.
Yep.
Nyum.
That's bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack with it. It's gonna just get a bonk.
Okay. Did you want to attack the one directly in front of Valeris?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack, please.
18.
18 is absolutely a hit. So your celestial weapon just bonks it, and we see half of the skull just kind of cave in, but the undead creature is still up. Anything else for you?
No, she's just gonna be holding up this tentacle wand.
Okay. Please tell me when to stop.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Thank you so much, Adam, for the draw from the deck of many to Nell.
Stop.
Okay. Thank you. So the layer all around you begins to rumble. And as it does, we see this torrent of water blasting downward, the ocean water just swelling through and dropping from the ceiling of this cove in a 20-foot radius cylinder, about 10 feet high, around here. Right on Nell. I'm gonna need from you, please, a strength save.
Mm. I
Okay.
have a D4, right? Still left.
Yes, from Bless.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
14. Oh, the DC was 15, however. So you take
So blessed.
4 bludgeoning damage as this water just rushes down on you, and you're
that's fine.
pushed 10 feet.
Very forceful shower.
Yes. You're pushed 10 feet away from the jetsam pile. That's gonna be it for the. I got too many windows open. Adon, you are currently invisible.
Yeah. So at the start of my turn, I poof out of the what is it called? The something plane of existence, and I'm going to come out right 10 feet away, so right here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my movement to get as far up onto this thing as I can, and I want to
Okay.
try to start to move up onto the crow's nest
Okay.
where the
So
levers were.
very good plan. A few conditions.
Okay.
You are suffering from the undertow condition. So if you want to literally go up, you're going to have to climb, which I'm going to say is the equivalent of difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have to take half movement, and you'll have to just climb up the boat here.
Cool.
Unless you want to
Cool.
utilize any other abilities or something.
Well, once I blink back next turn, I can get 10 feet up, no problem. But I suppose right now what I will do. Okay, so half. It takes double movement,
Yep.
right?
So if you
Okay.
want, we can say that you spend your entire move, so you're 30 feet to like get
Mhm.
up to the rail of the boat,
Mhm.
right? So you'll have, if you want to use your dash, then you'll be able to like approach the crow's nest. But you're basically going to be dangling on the rail here.
Okay, cool. I'll get up to the rail.
Okay.
And I'll kind of like hoist myself up so I can like kind of like turn and pull my weapon. And I'll get up there a little bit and I'll use my action to shoot. Yeah, I can shoot those guys. To shoot the ones that are. Wait, right? Surrounding layers? Is that what I want to do? Use your brain. Oh, I can get those ones too. Okay, I'll shoot the ones that are surrounding a layer. So look at that.
Okay. So you're shooting over this way. Okay. So, yes. As you're kind of like hanging off of there, you turn and you pull out gun and you point it over there. You feel very, very disoriented. You're finding yourself struggling because of the undertow condition. When you are higher or lower than your target, you do it at disadvantage. So I'm going to say for your first shot, you did a 25 and a 28. The 25 absolutely hits. So go ahead and roll me some damage.
Oh, not one. Darn.
Ooh, okay. So you
First
do
shot's
11 piercing.
Dang, this undertow hurts, huh?
It's so funny. It's so funny that you're doing every...
It's so funny that I was like, oh, I'm going to get the high grounds. I'm going to do good.
Psych.
How does the Dawn feel about this right now?
Very frustrated, I think. Just because, like, they don't understand why their body can't keep up with their brain for the time being. And it's a very frustrating thing.
Ah, yes. Wibbly wobbly time machine stuff. All right.
And then I'll have my... Oh, sorry. I
No,
didn't
go
roll
ahead.
initiative for my hex bugs. They just go right after me.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to have them both take, like, the defense thing. Oh, actually, I'll have one move close to Alaris.
Okay.
Over here. And their intention is to just get over there and protect Alaris.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Next are the bone sailors. They go... I'm so glad y'all laugh at my stupid noises. Okay. Yes. So the one that had taken this parry on you is going to try to hit you, Alaris, with a rapier. And it misses. This one that took a shot is going to come up and try to hit you. I'm going to use one of my nat 20s here.
Rude.
Love you. And you take 8 piercing damage. No. Yes, 8 piercing damage as it pulls out a rapier and it stabs you like a shiv.
Alaris looks annoyed.
And this last one will come up and I will use another nat 20. 5. And you take 9 piercing damage as it skewers you as well. All right.
How we all feeling? Yeah.
Feeling like you're
Getting stabbed.
underwater.
Feeling like maybe I should have got a tetanus shot before I came.
So this bone sailor is going to come up. That triggers your held reaction.
Yeah.
Give me a bonk. That absolutely hits. 5.
Take that.
Yes. You do punch. And then it do stab. And miss. And these are all gonna come up as well. 20?
That's my AC.
Nice. You take 3 piercing damage. This one comes up. Stab. 5. It's a miss. This one will come up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And it do stab. That's a 7. Double 7s. Wow. Okay. Very, very nice. All right. So you basically begin to get kind of swarmed by these piratey looking sailors. You can tell that at some point they might have been part of a larger crew. Alaris, it is now your turn.
Okay, for Alaris's bonus action, she's going to cast Hex on this one directly in front of her.
Very good.
And then she's going to attempt to stab it.
Okay.
Just stabby stabs. Go with the...
Ooh. That's a 7.
Okay, well,
It
we're
laughs.
gonna-
It like dodges and goes.
Cut his head off.
Well, how about a
How dare.
15?
15 hits. Armor class is 12.
Perfect. And it's also going to take damage from Hex, which is 1d6 necrotic damage. Oh, that's not how you roll. Also, Stella, this isn't necessarily something we discussed.
Uh-huh.
But I get an ability with my patron
Okay.
that allows me to add some extra damage on one hit per turn.
Okay.
Which I didn't remember until literally last turn, and I was like, I should have. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, we can do that.
But we never picked what type of genie my patron was, so I don't know what type of damage it does.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that it's fire.
Sick.
It's
That's what I
always been
figured.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also get to deal fire damage equal to the amount of my proficiency bonus, which is 4. So
All right.
Hell yeah.
Just tell me how you take this one out with all of that. There's a lot
It looks
going
like
on there.
There's so much happening right here. So she goes to stab her sword in between the head, the skull, and the shoulder blade, and as her sword stabs in, it looks like it almost starts to decay the bones around it more, and then it combusts into flame.
I love that. He's like, and then just it goes wow.
And then she turns and looks at the one next to her. Just
it looks at you with its bone face. You can't
Cool.
tell if it's smiling or not.
should be very scared.
Anything else for you?
No, I believe I can't move Hex until my next turn. Dex to 0 hit points before the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on the subsequent turn. Yep, no, that's good. That's it.
All right, Samara, you are surrounded by pirates.
So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this one with my dagger, and I'm going to use my divine smite on it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Sick. There's that, and yeehaw. So I
Yeehaw.
take 5 piercing and 7 radiant damage.
Tell me what this looks like.
I think she's just like, it's just some skeletons, and she's gonna take her dagger and just cut its head off really quick.
Yeah, just like, and you hear it clattering noisily on the ground.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to unarmed strike this guy.
Yes. Okay, that hits. 22. 5 bludgeoning. You punch. Where do you punch it?
I think for this one, I just go for the throat.
Okay,
I'm like,
you
it doesn't
punch-
really do anything,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Yeah, you see that its head is now like at a misaligned angle. That the skull is like a little sideways now. It clatters noisily, angrily at you. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, it is now Nell's turn. Nell, you are soaking wet. I mean, more wet than before. You're already wet. But you're like double wet now. But you're holding a rod of tentacles.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Being
So
soaking wet.
much.
Being soaking wet seems to be like a
Stella's
common
making it
thing.
hard for you guys.
Just gonna move over there. I'm just gonna move Frappan here,
Okay.
and Frappan is gonna bonk the other dude.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Wow. Nat 20. Very good.
Oh my gosh.
Big
Oh
bonk.
yeah.
Big
Bonker.
bonk.
Big bonk. So I'll say that you see that the head just goes flying. Baseball it away with the Celestial's frying pan, but it is still up.
And that's your turn.
Okay. The layer around you rumbles. A crate falls from the ceiling right behind you. Oh, wait. Yeah. a crate falls from the ceiling behind you and it smashes, scattering 100 silver pieces all around you.
Ooh.
And you see... What is that? What are you?
What do I see?
What is you? Hold on, I have to scroll. I'm looking at a very, very special page. It's a wand.
Ooh.
See a wand amongst a pile of silver pieces.
Ooh, grabby hands.
Yeah.
Tentacle grabby hands.
Have you used
Just
your
a bunch of
action
items.
yet?
No, because no, I have
It's
not.
Bonus action. that's
Okay.
it.
Do you
Grab
point?
hand was bonus.
So what are you? Do you point at it with the tentacle rod? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, she's like, well, they can grab onto things. Trying.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you this handout.
Oh
Those
shit.
like arm extendy things to like grab.
So the tentacle rod.
Little grabby mechanics.
Yeah, so this rod is a magic weapon that ends in 3 rubbery tentacles. While holding the rod, you can use an action to direct each tentacle to attack a creature you can see within 15 feet in front of you. Each tentacle will make a melee attack roll with a +9 bonus. On a hit, it makes a 1d6 bludgeoning damage attack. If you hit with all 3, they have to make a DC 15 con save to get tentacled. So, just for like, you know, fun, as you're trying out your rod for the first time, you point it over, and yeah, it's absolutely within 15 feet in front of you. Go ahead and roll me a 1d20 plus 9. Let's see if you can grab it. Basically, just don't roll a 1.
I love this.
Can you purposely fail the con save to get tentacled?
Oh my god.
Absolutely. All right, yeah,
You're
so
grounded.
you send out, you just kind of like, huh? And, you know, and then the tentacles go like, and they grab. I'm so pleased. I was like, I need to add a magic item here. What? Oh.
I love it.
I was like, this is perfect for Unbound. Okay, it wraps around this wand and you drag it towards you, so you have a wand now.
The hell?
You won't know what it does until... Oh, I get it now. Okay, I understand what it's called now. It's clicking. Okay, I understand what it does now. I love this. Okay, you won't know what it does until you try using it. But, so that's your action, your bonus action. What else? Movement. Any more movement?
No, good.
Okay, thank you very much. Wait, was it your turn? Oh, the lair. Right. Okay. Dawn. I'm sorry. Dawn, it is your turn. You're hanging off the edge of the boat here.
The lair already went, just to make sure.
Yeah, that was the lair, the box
Oh,
falling.
okay, just making sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so I am going to use, I don't know how many more feet up I have to get, but I'm going to use my full movement to try to get up. And do I get to like a platform or anything?
Okay.
Oh wait, I poof back in 10 feet up the pole that I was climbing, so that's 10 feet, and then I'll use the rest of my movement to get the rest of the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this to you. So at half it'll be 15. The platform is only 20 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you already 15, another 15. Yeah, so you're now up on the crow's nest.
Cool.
So when you're up in the crow's nest, you see that there's a skeleton up there. It kind of looks up at you. You see that it has no arms.
Oh.
And it looks down.
Past him to get to the lever.
It looks down at the 2 levers. Yeah.
Cool.
But the
Yeah.
levers...
Oh, no arms. Poor guy.
Yeah. Like, as you kind of, like, look a little closer to the 2 levers, you see that the hands of the skeleton have gripped the levers, and the arms are attached to it, and they must have broken off of the skeleton. But the levers have not, like, returned to their previous, they haven't returned to their previous position. They're still pulled.
Okay, when I shot them earlier, it shot this direction, right? Like this way?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna return them to their original position.
So as you're trying to push them, you get the sensation that it's not budging. And you're smart enough, I'm just going to go ahead and give this to you. You know, when a cannon, when a cannon gets fired, it needs to be reloaded. So you have a feeling, okay, something or someone needs to go below to load them.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going to, do I still have an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just going to take my gun out. And I'm gonna start shooting at disadvantage.
Yes, because you are way higher than... Yeah.
Okay. Shooting. 2.
Okay, they both hit. Armor class is 12, so 23, 13.
And they were to the ones right next to Alaris. Why is it letting me think? Oh, okay. The ones right next to the Alaris.
Okay.
The Alaris? That's what I meant to say.
The Alaris. Yeah. Even at a disadvantage, you're kind of like wobbling a little. You feel like this heavy, oppressive weight on you, and it's kind of...
I go, Alaris, watch out!
Yeah.
And I shoot right next to her.
And it takes out both of them.
Oh, cool. Wonderful news. I will still send my hex bug right up next to Alaris in like a friendly way.
Why did you have to specify?
I was thinking that, like, hey, if Alaris is just standing there and sees like a weird like robot flying towards her in the middle of this battle, I want to make sure she knows it's in a friendly way. Absolutely. So maybe my hex bug waves as it approaches. And smiles. And they're going to take the dodge action or the defensive action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I love it. All right. Those are all dead. We're going to go up here. Yeah. They're going to try. They're going to fuck around and find out.
Really? For reals.
Okay. Starting with left all the way to right.
Nope.
Yeah.
22 hits.
Okay, you take 10 piercing damage as the one in the middle. So, like, the one on the left misses and you dodge. The one on the right misses and you dodge. And you just, you're just right. They stab forward and get you right in the gut. For 10 piercing damage.
That was mean.
Yeah. Looks like he's got a bone to pick with you. All right, Alaris, it is your turn.
Hey. Love that. Fantastic job, Stella.
Thank you. I'm a professional.
All right, I would like to move my hex over to this guy in the corner by Samara.
Okay.
Not missing any more enemies on the map, right? It's just these 2 batches so far.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's waves, so I'm sure there will be more.
Actually, you know what? It is the top of the order. So you hear...
Oh, okay, well.
You hear that voice going, "Excellent! Ye have done well. Now we shall initiate Wave 2! And you hear more rumbling and creaking. And... Alaris, you like whip your head over and you can see over towards the direction that you had come from where there had been the 2 dummies. They begin to move.
Not the dummies.
Not the dummies.
The dummies. Okay. Yeah, so as you're kind of looking over to the wave 2s, what you see is something kind of terrifying. You see that it is a construct made mostly of wood, and what had been a sack kind of like turns like an owl's head and completely around towards you. And you can see that this sack has wax inside of it. It's kind of leaking out through eye holes and a mouth hole. And it is very disturbing to behold. And they're looking right towards Nell.
Frick.
She has the tentacle trident. She'll be fine.
She's got tentacles on her side. It's okay.
But it is now actually your turn, and you do have a hex that you can move if you want.
All right. Well, sorry, Samara. You've got easy bones over there. I'm
good.
All right. I'm gonna move Hex over to. I've got my ruler out instead of my pointer. That one.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Absolutely.
If I remember how to do that. So it's 3 rays of fire.
Mm-hmm. So you can break it up. So you can do 1 and then decide to do elsewhere.
Absolutely. I just want to make sure. Is it an attack roll? Yes.
Okay.
It is an attack roll. Ha
Armor class is 12. That first one
Fantastic.
absolutely hits.
Wonderful. And they take 1d6 necrotic damage. Oh,
Okay.
that's great. And then I am also going to add on my 4 proficiency damage, which will be fire.
Fire, okay. Yeah.
So 15, 14.
Okay, so that was 1 scorching ray.
It was 1 ray.
So, okay, one thing you immediately notice as you send your Wait, so tell me what your scorching ray looks like.
Ooh, yeah. So, Alaris's scorching ray kind of, she's not really fully mastered magic yet. She's still kind of new to it. So it almost looks like it fizzles out when she tries to cast it. It looks like little bits of flame come from her fingertips as she points them at her enemy, and it kind of sparks, and then just a ray of like blackish purpley fire shoots out from her fingertips, but she looks very shocked by it, like surprised that it worked.
I love it. Yeah, so as your fire slams into this creature, you see that wax just ignite and the fire burns very, very profusely. You see the flames just kind of wrap around it before it fizzles out. Almost as if that move was super effective.
Weird how that works.
Amazing. All right.
And you get 2
Whenever I
more.
hit it. Okay. Perfect. I was just reading Hex. I wasn't sure if I hit with Scorching Ray again, if it still applies, and it does. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
That's okay.
And you hit it again, and you see the
All right.
rest of it catch fire, and it just reduces into ash.
All right, fantastic.
And
And
you have one more.
last Scorching Ray on the other one.
Okay.
The other dummy.
Very nice.
Ooh.
That's a hit. 16 damage. Very solid. You see it also engulfed in flame. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move.
Okay. What, you
I
don't
think
want to
I'm gonna-
be surrounded by a bunch of bones?
I mean, actually, I think it's more the hex blades or the hex bugs that are freaking me out. I'm gonna go stand right behind Nell. Oh wait, she's on a pile of boxes, isn't she?
No, the
You still
pile
on
of
a pile
boxes
of
is over
boxes?
here. She's on the ground.
okay.
Yeah.
Glorious. Okay, fantastic.
Phantom, thank you
So-
so much for the blessing to Samara.
Thank you.
Okay. And it's now Samara's turn.
Okay,
Samara,
I'm
you do hear something over around the corner.
going to give this guy the good old sacred flame. So he needs to make a dexterity save, I believe.
All right. The bones. 14.
He fails,
All right.
and he takes 5 radiant damage.
Very good.
And I'm also gonna use a bonus action to do an unarmed strike against.
Okay, same guy.
Yes, and I'm gonna oh wait, yeah, I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike. Never mind.
Excellent. That hits 21 for 5 damage. Yeah. You punch one of its hip bones.
That's my turn.
Just a big chunk goes flying and it looks down. Very disgruntled by that. Nell, it's now your turn. So these flames have whooshed past you and slammed into the dummies that you had passed by. One of them is absolutely trashed.
My head was filled with like, and hip bones connected to the leg bone. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as it goes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Tentacle rod, go!
Absolutely. So that's going to be a 1d20 plus 9 to hit, and you get to do 3 hits with it.
23.
That's a hit. You have to beat a 12.
25.
That's a hit.
26.
Okay, so it has to make a con save. And 15, I think that was the DC. Yeah, so it saves. Okay, so you can roll me 3d6 bludgeoning damage. But it does manage to succeed shirking off the tentacles that fly towards it. Okay, it takes 8 damage. Bludgeoning damage. Wait.
Yep.
Oh, okay. The bludgeoning damage doesn't seem to be able to hit as hard as you would hope. Wait. Does this count as magical? Yes, it does. Just kidding. Let me shut up.
Like a little slap and then slap.
Yes. It's like and then just wonk. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. The layer rumbles all around you. A 1. Okay. Another torrent of water comes crashing down on the pile of jetsam next to you. And this is going to hit both of you. Alaris and Nell. I need a DC 15 strength save.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So, Alaris, you take half damage here. 2d8. Okay. So Alaris, you take 5 damage, and Nell, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are pushed. I'm gonna say you're pushed this way. So water goes... And the water recedes. Dawn, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot it. Or I'm gonna try my best to.
You want to shoot the dummy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and
in
roll.
range, which is wrong.
Okay. These both hit. 19 and 28 at disadvantage. Whoa! When you nat 20, you do a 30? Dang.
Oh, my nat 20 on disadvantage. So sad. Sad. It's okay.
That is
So
big
sad.
But tell me what this
So
looks like
sad.
as you take it out.
Dawn, you can see they're like swaying. They're not doing like a very good job of keeping themselves stable, but they kind of like rest the barrel of their gun on like the little railing of the crow's nest and can kind of stabilize just for a second to get the shots off. And then they're back to just swaying.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. Every turn, I'm just gonna have my Hexbook follow Alaris around.
Okay.
And essentially, if anybody tries to hit her, they'll get disadvantaged, but only one time per round.
Absolutely. All right. It is now
Very helpful.
time for the bone zone.
Oh, please.
From left
Oh
to
my
right. 1, 2, 3. They all miss.
Yep.
And then these guys. So you hear a creaking of wood as it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It clambers over, uncaring, over the bones here. And the Flotsman has a multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? It's like Flotsam, but Flotsman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Get it?
Does it hop like the scarecrow in Howl's Moving Castle? Like,
Absolutely. That's what the sound is. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay, so, actually, something else happens here too. As it kind of brings its claws down, they both miss, but as you lock eyes with this creature, it has a terrifying glare. Samara, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Pretty sure I can roll an 11 even on that one, so.
Yeah, okay. So as you're kind of like looking at it in the eye, right? You kind of like shake your head, and for a second here, you could have sworn that the wax on the face was morphing into someone familiar to you. Can you tell me what this looks like when it tries to mimic the face of someone you love?
I would imagine since it's all waxy, it would kind of be one of those instances where you're like, am I high on something? And you just kind of see like a very flaccid like movement in the face for a second, and you're like, no, we're not doing this.
But who does it look like?
I don't know, honestly. I don't think it would look like anybody that was here, considering she'd be like, no, they're right there.
Okay.
Probably look like Keela.
That's so sad. It looks like your ex-girlfriend.
My crazy ex-girlfriend.
All right. So you
Samara
hear
Fuck you, EJ.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so it's going to use the dash to get to you. It can't attack you, but it does have a terrifying glare. Oh. It's too late. Okay. So this will only be for Alaris. Roll me a DC 11 wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom. Oh.
Okay, you save. So the same thing. It begins to kind of morph a little bit into the visage of someone you love. Who does it look like?
Despite everything that he's put her through, it probably briefly flashes to Grot.
It's your turn.
Fucker!
This hit's gonna hit hard.
All right, well, we're going to move Hex over to the one right in front of me. And we are... Do I want to attack? No. You know what? She's mad because it looked like Grot. She's casting Scorching Ray again right at this one right in front of her.
Okay, so just to let you know, ranged attacks at melee are going to be at disadvantage.
But she's so mad.
Iron Lynn, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello.
I think she's going to do it anyways.
All right, yeah, do it. So this is a disadvantage.
Do it.
Do it. All right. Okay, so this is first one would be
10
a
is a
13.
miss.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the 13. Yeah.
You're good.
Kate, number 2.
23 is a hit. 5.
Okay. Slash roll 1d6 for the hex damage, and then +4 for the fire damage of my patron.
Okay. It looks very beat up. I just
slowly
dressed
combusting
in fire.
Necrotic, slight necrotic damage dripping from it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Last one.
13 is a hit.
Plus the
You
necrotic damage.
You don't need to worry about
No,
it.
I'm gonna do it. Well,
Okay.
why? Whatever.
So
She
describe
mad.
this as you take it down. Very messily and recklessly here.
Very recklessly. I think she grabs it by the face, and her first one fizzles out, and then she goes in with the second one, and both of her hands do the last scorching ray from like each hand, like right on where the eyes would be.
Very good. Wow.
Grot's having so much pain coming to him.
There's so many problems with Grot right now. There's so many.
Very good. Samara, it's your turn. You are surrounded. And some, like, weird wooden thing is all up in your face now.
Yeah, and it's morphing into my crazy ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't like
Both
that.
of our crazy exes, it's fine.
Yeah.
right?
This is a terrible place.
What do I want to do? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this guy with my dagger. I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it.
Yes, do it. That's a hit. 19.
And then, oh, cool. 1 point of radiant damage. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna hit him again with my bonus action with my unarmed strike.
Okay. That's a hit. 21.
5 blood.
Very good. Yeah, you can see that this one looks in terrible shape. You see that it only has one arm remaining. Nell, it is now your turn.
Alrighty. She is just gonna run her little leggies.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
gonna dash. That's as far as she gets.
Very good.
And then her pan coming up behind her. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much for the hype train, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. The layer rumbles all around you again. A 3. Aw, thank you so much, everyone. Just as a reminder, all of the bits and all of the tips that we get from the draws of the Deck of Many are split evenly with the entire cast. So that is a way that you can support us. Really appreciate all of everyone being here today. So a 3 for the layer action. You see... Oh my god. I wish Samara was here. Alright, we're gonna wait real quick. You just hear the dissonant cackling of the hag kind of ringing over the chamber here, and you can tell that they are having an absolute delightful time. Since the two of you are not currently engaged, you do kind of like have a moment to talk, Nell and Alaris.
Did Nell notice the face of the thing briefly went to Grot?
Was this something that it physically did or something that you imagined it did?
I think it would have physically morphed for more drama.
Yeah, Nell probably would have. She would have been confused because she wouldn't know why
Yeah.
it became Grot.
I don't think Alaris knew why it became Grot either. She didn't like it. She's just like... Her hand's still like smoking a little.
Yeah, as we kind of have that little exchange, the camera like pans over to a Dawn who's just like taking out fools left and right from this like
Sniping.
crow's net. And you have a little
And I
bug
will
next to
continue
you.
to do so.
And the skeleton guy up there is just kind of like just watching you, kind of like turning its head.
You're good, pal. You're good.
So like as you say that,
Oh no.
one of his boots kind of nudges you a little bit,
What? What do you want?
and you see him kind of like lift his shoulders,
Want your arms?
and there's a rattling as it nods.
Yeah, sure. I'll give this guy his
Don't
arms.
touch the levers!
Okay, you pull the arms off and just slap them in.
Well, I now don't do anything. You're on my side here. I gave you your arms. You owe me. And then I give him his arms.
Okay, one of the arms, like, so you kind of like crunch them in, and then when the arms comes up and it gives you a thumbs up, you have drawn the
yeah.
Knight card.
Oh hell yeah! I get a bone brother. No,
Bone brother.
no. I regretted that the
brothers.
second I said that. All right. How about I mute? No, I'm just kidding.
You now have a companion that is deathly loyal to you, Enjoy your bone brother. I hate that.
I love it.
I hate that. Okay, so, I didn't want you to miss this, so we did a little pause and we were just bullshitting. So, the layer rumbles all around you, and all of a sudden, everyone hears 1,000 little clicking, clittering noises everywhere, and all of a sudden, just whoosh! Thousands of crabs blanket the cavern floor. I'm gonna need dex saves from everyone but Adon, because you're not on the floor here. So that is Samara, Alaris, and Nell. Dex saves. Okay. So Nell does not save, and Samara does not save. Alaris gets half damage here, as these crabs just swarm over you.
Freaking quabs.
4 damage.
I thought we made friends with the quabs.
These ones
I
didn't get the
gotta-
memo.
I gotta get my purple crab out again.
Dawn's got a Simba.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially, you see these crabs like just kind of blanket the floor here, and they begin to pinch and pull at you. Alaris, you take 1 point of damage. The other two take 3 points of piercing damage, and you see anything that's on the floor around you begins to be carried off in different directions in 15 feet. So you see all of the gold coins that were by this rock are like just kind of scattered. And it looks as if maybe if there were some additional items on the ground, they would have been displaced. But that's the layer action. Adon, it is now your turn.
I don't know what to do about the. You know what? These crabs are not my responsibility right now. It's okay. I will just deal with. It's these fellas around Samara are the only ones I'm seeing that are alive and aggressive, right?
Yes, that's the only
Okay.
movement that's going on around here. And then there
Okay.
is the skeleton next to you, but it's just kind of like peering over and just watching.
Yeah, I like him. I'm gonna name him like what's a bone? Like a tibia? I'll name him Tibia. No, that's yeah. I'll name him Tibia. That's cute. Where is that bone? That's aside the point. Okay,
The leg
I'm gonna
bone.
shoot them now.
What do you name him? Phalange.
Phalange? Oh, Phil for short.
Phil for short. Now we
That
both
was
have
perfect.
Phils.
Oh god.
These both hit 17 and 17 at disadvantage. Roll me some
Yeah.
damage, please. 8 piercing damage. And 12! Oh, you take this one out.
Hell yeah! I
Hell yeah,
also
brother.
motioned to Phil if he is capable of reloading the cannons, that would be great.
Oh,
If he's not, doesn't have the muscles to lift up cannonballs, I understand.
mhm. Excellent. So it begins to clamber down, and you see
Oh,
it
hell
disappear into the innard of this building.
Cool. Oh, Laris, don't forget your hex. Oh no, you're good. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be arrogant. I don't think I'm gonna get attacked anytime soon. I'm gonna send my other hex bug towards Nell to also try to defend her.
Okay. Sounds
And that's my
good.
turn. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been blinking. It lasts for a long time.
1 minute.
Okay, I don't blink.
All right, very good. So these guys here will try to hit you. The one on the left, the one on the right. Oh, that's not 20. You take 5
Oh.
piercing damage.
The only one that's been hitting.
Okay, and then there's a multi-attack from the Flotsman.
Nope. Nope.
Doesn't do anything.
Do I need
Alaris.
to do another wisdom save?
Yeah.
For the plot.
For the plot.
The plot.
You see the face beginning to morph again, looking like Keela. You save, no problem. It is now Alaris' turn.
If I actually, I guess I could so it's a little bit of a better shot. Let's see. Nope. If I'm casting Scorching Ray from back here, can I hit the floatsman, or am I gonna get Bone Guy in way?
No, you can hit it. It's fine.
I can.
Yeah, they don't really
Fantastic.
count as cover, and this one's
I
dead
move-
anyway.
Moving the hex over to Mr. Flotsman.
Okay.
And we're gonna use some more Scorching Rays on him.
Yes, do it.
Just skew. Wow. Nope, not that one.
Nope. 9 does not hit. That does hit though.
5 hits.
10 fire damage.
Plus 2 necrotic damage, plus 4 more fire damage.
Okay. God. Yeah, you're making short work of this guy.
And let's see if number 2 hits.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
That's more than enough.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that gonna take him out, or should I roll
Yeah.
my...
He is
Okay.
gone.
Oh, wonderful.
Blah!
No more grot!
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. 30 feet. 30 feet? Where's 30 feet towards Samara? There-ish. Nope, that's the wrong button. Thank you.
Very good. Samara, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the skeleton boy on the left with my dagger, and also gonna do the
Ooh.
and the divine strike on top of that.
Ooh, wait, so which one are you hitting with this?
This guy.
The one on the right? Oh, okay.
No, left.
Left, okay. Very good.
And then also 5 points of radiant damage.
That's all you needed. It is
Sick.
down.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit the last remaining guy with my unarmed strike.
That's a hit.
7 points of
And that's what
bludgeoning.
you needed. And with that,
Hell yeah.
that is the end of combat. You hear the music kind of recede a little bit. And you hear... Oops. You hear the hag go, "Well done! Congratulations! I find myself entertained. Come into me blockhouse." And you
Where is
see,
she?
she's like under you.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you see the barrier kind of shimmer and fade away.
Okay.
As the fish-shaped building opens up to you.
Well, I guess we're going in.
Why not?
Yeah, a dog tries to climb down.
Oh, no.
Wait.
May I assist Adon with my ring of telekinesis?
Just yank me down from
Is this-
there.
So you
Get
have no
down.
trouble going down. You just have to crawl.
Oh, okay, easy. I crawled down from the
We'll wait.
crow's nest.
Okay, yeah, you crawl down. And after some amount of time, you gather inside of this building here. And you see within... My notes. This fish-like shipwreck reeks with dark, magical auras. Every inch is coated in colorful coral and seaweed. Rank and rotting charms are strung along the walls and ceilings with dried fish guts and twine. The ship creaks as if breathing. Trinkets and captain hats of varying styles and cultures line the walls, affixed with mucousy resin. In the center of the room is an extravagant armchair with barnacles growing up the sides. And you see this hag just comfortably sat back, and there is a stool in front of them with a platter with 4 cups. They say, "Welcome! Relax, sit down, have some of me sweetened seaweed tea. I find myself greatly entertained."
I want to check the tea for poison.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a nature or investigation check, whichever one you want.
Just say.
Oh boy.
Well, we're gonna die.
It seems fine.
Fine.
Seems fine.
No,
It's
down.
a little salty.
So, who drinks it?
I'll drink it.
Okay.
Definitely.
Alaris gingerly sips it.
It's
a little.
actually very sweet and it's warm and it's nice.
I think it'd be more entertaining if you fought us yourself.
What?
I'm a Don.
Me name is Brainmouth Mark Hale.
Brain mouth? Brain?
Brain. Brainmouth Mark
I
Hale.
thought it was a brain mouth.
Oh boy.
What?
Interesting. And
brings
you live down here?
This is my lair. It's me home.
Can you just like do this to anybody who comes by, or
What if they don't know how to fight?
yeah?
Didn't ye read the sign, no trespassing?
No, I didn't see a sign. I saw some weird wooden people.
I
Well-
can't read.
Well.
Yeah.
What brings
none of
ye
us
here?
saw a sign.
Was it morbid curiosity?
Sort
Or
of.
like an investigation. Are you making people sick? Are you making people sick?
You make people better.
Oh, that's a great question though. Can you make people better?
Aye, for a price.
Was your entertainment not high enough of a price?
No. That was a bit of fun.
For who?
For me.
Right, so you got paid already.
Aye.
No, that logic
And
does
for
check
that,
out.
you enjoy my tea. And you find, all of you who have drank the tea, you are restored to full hit points.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
hell yeah.
Oh,
Alaris
hell yeah.
didn't drink it. She was like just like a tiny
Alaris, you
sip.
Am I
dummy.
still like woozy? Am I
No,
still underdog?
you feel better.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa, I love that.
Ooh, would this tea heal somebody? That's the question. Alaris still has her cup.
Oh!
Take it back to the mom.
So the hag looks at you as you kind of like seem to have this idea just form on your face conveniently for them. They say, I don't suspect that is going to help. There's no curse, just unsustainable fission and a broken Fey pact.
What's Fey Pact? Or what Fey Pact?
Can the pact be mended?
Oh, that's a great question now.
There's a price to be paid.
Is
Perhaps
the pact with you?
It was with me and one other.
Who's the other?
In the business, we call that confidential information.
Was it Iona?
No.
Hmm.
Was it Dan?
Was it Dan?
No.
Oh, it's
Tom
Iona's
starts
husband.
listing the name of every god that they
As
can
you say
remember.
husband, you can see like they begin to like sweat seawater.
The man we want to punch in the face just by the way he looks. Yes, he does seem like somebody who would break a pact.
So, she yet remains landlocked. Very well. I know of Iona. Let's make this fun, shall we? Listen here to me riddle. Bring me her talisman, and I shall imbue it upon it, me magics to restore it, so she may yet wake once more.
You want the shark tooth?
You want us to go up to the surface and then come back down?
I don't want to
Then
get on
go
the
back
boat
up.
again.
Can you just come up with us?
Can you come with us?
She just kind of like nestles into her armchair. She looks really comfortable. So she kind of
Pick up the armchair. Just kidding. Adon is not strong enough to do that.
Carry her
all the
out.
little crabs. Let's just get all the little crabs and just like, Pirates of the Caribbean ship kind of just move the chair.
I could speak with animals and ask the giant crab outside to give us a hand.
So she begins to tell you a riddle, which is way more clever and sing-songy than I'm capable of making. And you basically divine these clues here. The clues are very cryptic, and it kind of points to it must represent a sea creature. The talisman, whatever it is, arrived at the same time as Iona to this place, and it must be an object of inherent magic.
So the pearl.
Yeah, so we're gonna grab the pearl and the necklace. Just
So
to cover
you
our
brought
bases.
the
All the
pearl.
objects.
You
Oh,
have
wow,
the
we brought
pearl.
the pearl.
Yeah, we have the pearl. Wait, you
Dawn.
mean this? And I pull out the pearl.
Brian Mouth throws her head back. No, this is incorrect.
Why?
Okay.
It fits all of your criteria.
Well, no, we
No,
don't know
it
when
does
Iona
not.
came. We don't know when Iona arrived.
The giant pearl was procured by Payden, which you presume to be the name of the husband, prior to Iona arriving. Do you cackle back at them?
I kind of think it looks fun.
Well, good
We gotta go
luck.
back up, huh?
Back.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Oh, are we allowed back in?
Of course.
And we
Without
won't
the
have to fight
games?
the things.
Sure.
Pinky swear?
Thank you, Miss Brainmouth.
Oh. She looms forward and kind of hunkers down in front of you, Nell, and she brings out a crooked finger, and you see that the nail is long and it's kind of gross looking. It's got a barnacle on it. And she says, I pinky swear that you can re-enter my lair and we will not play any games.
Okay.
Seemed very specifically worded.
Would you like some nail polish? Red would go lovely with those nails.
Did you bring nail polish now?
No, but I get some in town. We've got to go back.
Yes, that would be so nice. I have heard that Dan is an all-purpose sort of man.
Hmm.
Perhaps he has some.
He's got some sort of paint for sure.
All right, be gone.
We be gone.
We be gone.
Alaris is gonna be like, she's gonna look at Samara. She's gonna go, I'm getting in my lantern, and I don't want to be on the boat, so you carry me.
Okay. Sounds good.
Into her lantern.
Okay, so I have a question for the cast. How are we doing on time? Would you be okay with another 30 minutes?
Yeah, but I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, so we'll take a quick 5-minute break. So as the group of you like make your way out of the boat, you hear Brinemouth cackling, and you hear similar whooshing sounds as you see the barriers form up once again. And you hear Brinemouth say, I do wish ye best, but before you go, you must pay for your trespassing. Let us commence the final wave. And you hear a deep rumbling of the chamber. And before you...
This bitch.
This bitch.
Before you,
bitch.
you see the groaning and rumbling of the jetsam pile here that has been slowly building. It begins to stand up.
Ew.
You see? It's beginning to take form. And you see these long ropes that have anchors tethered to the ends begin to whip around. And that is where we're going to take our break. We'll be back in 5 minutes, and we're going to finish off this combat and the rest of this module. Be right back, everybody. So you see before you this amalgamation of debris just swirl up into an entire construct before you. You see that it's a monstrous mass of cargo with a mouth in the center and tendrils made from ropes and chains. It looks with 2 cannonball eyes down at Nell.
Ooh. Are they actually cannonballs?
They're just cannonballs.
Okay.
Because
I was like, are we about to get blasted?
No.
That would be so funny though.
No.
No.
It's like lasers, but it's cannonballs.
No.
Just blasted with cannon balls. Sorry.
You're grounded.
No, I can't stop.
You're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're
done.
done.
You're
You're
done.
done.
All right. Top of the order is Alaris.
Cool. This is new combat, right? I can count this as like a new
Yeah, this is
combat
a new
thing.
combat. Absolutely. You had a break. You had fucking tea.
I didn't.
Tip on it.
Okay.
Yeek. Yep, that's okay. I am going to cast Hex on it.
Okay.
And let me just mark that off my spell list. And I am going to move up over here, and I'm gonna stab it a few times. Yep, that's gonna happen.
Yes.
Okay. A boop.
All right. 24 is absolutely hit. Armor class 18.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a lot of armor class.
6.
Yeah, it's almost as if it's
Okay.
made out of a bunch of inanimate objects.
Ooh.
Also the
Okay.
4 fire damage.
Okay. For this guy, the fire seems very, very effective. You see it also catch whoosh, and just whoosh wildly across its form.
Fantastic. Boops. I get 3 boops. Another boop. Plus necrotic damage. And final boop. You said 18, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ha.
Okay. Yeah, you make big work of it. Very, very good. Yeah, you see bits of crates being broken and thrown aside, and like various items start leaking out. In fact, Samara, on your turn, from the flurry of blows that Alaris has done here, you see something float down. You see what looks like a circlet. It's gold and it glitters and it clangs as it lands at your feet.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up. You have drawn the sun card.
Ooh.
You got a magic item. Ooh.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay.
And then
I'll tell you the name of it so you just add that to your inventory. Circlet of the Cephalopod Sanctum. But I mean, right now you don't know what it does or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over there, and I am going to cast Guardian of Faith.
AKA Phil.
Hey, Phil. Love Phil. Love him. Let's put him like right in front of me, yeah.
Like-
But yeah,
Cool.
he's gonna do all my dirty work for the most part.
Spiritual Guardian. I always have to look this up every time. Oh, Guardian? Spirit Guardian. Okay, 15 feet radius, correct?
I believe it's just within 10 feet.
Split around
Yeah.
you to a distance of 15. And designate. Okay, yes. Cool. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it has to make a wisdom saving throw Wow, your spell save is 18? What the fuck?
Because my wisdom is 22.
Holy shit. Very nice. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Nice. And
Nice,
Phil looks
nice,
like a
nice.
shark, right?
I don't think I said that in the beginning, but I'm definitely changing it to a shark.
Okay.
He's a shark now.
Phil the shark. Very nice. So that's your action. Would you like to use your bonus action?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Nell, it's your turn.
So what does its legs look like?
It looks like it looks kind of like a tank almost.
Is it anchored in any way?
No, it looks like it can definitely move, but it very, very inefficiently. It looks very lumbering.
How slippery would mayonnaise be?
Yes.
Okay. Nell
Sorry.
is taking out her jar of alchemy and naming mayonnaise.
Okay.
And she's
Ew.
tossing mayonnaise at this thing's feet.
Ew, 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 ew.
Okay.
I love this.
There's no mayonnaise on the floor. So wait, okay, jar of alchemy. Hold on, why don't the shit that you look up when you're playing D&D? All
You
right,
can use an
how
action
much-
to name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce a chosen liquid.
But how much
Afterward-
of it?
Over 1 minute
2.
time, it's 2 gallons of mayonnaise. So,
That's a lot of.
however,
mayonnaise.
that's divided
How
by
much mayonnaise?
a turn. So, there are 10 turns in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, however, you want to divide 2 gallons into 10 portions.
You know what? Because this is really, really disgusting, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you have preloaded your mayonnaise.
Just
Squirt out
Preloaded
2
mayonnaise
gallons.
at once.
What the fuck? And you just 2 gallons of mayonnaise are just thrust onto the ground here. Oh my god.
I've been holding on to this for a real long time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. All right. Yeah, we're going with that. That's gonna use up your action, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, it's full action. It takes me the action.
Yeah, mayonnaise takes a full action.
Mayonnaise takes the full action.
Okay. Would you like to do anything with your bonus?
No.
Great. I love this. I'm here for this. The layer rumbles all around you. Number 4. A couple of barrels fall from the ceiling and they land directly here onto the creature. But you see, oh wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's just do one of these. Okay, you see barrels crashing into it, and you see that it breaks some of its structure. And one of the barrels bursts open, and you see shells, very, very pretty, but very useless shells, just scattered everywhere in all directions. And a potion rolls over to your feet, Alaris. Inside of this potion, you see that there is a single dot of red liquid inside, and it just kind of becomes very large and then very small, and it just keeps doing that over and over again.
Curious.
It is now the golem's turn. Oh, just kidding. The golem has layer champion, so it does not take that 6 damage. Okay. So it will use its multi-attack. It makes 4 attacks with its tendrils. So it kind of like whirs around, and you just see these ropes just kind of lash out, and I'm going to do one for each of them. Of each of you. So we're going to start with Alaris, Nell, Adon, Samara.
Beats.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I'm gonna shield. Oh, wait. What? My AC is 13? Oh.
That doesn't sound right.
It
That's
doesn't,
low.
does it?
No.
It's really low. It's
You're-
okay.
you're
That's
an
just what it is
artificer.
right now. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't take any damage, but you are grappled. You cannot try to escape the grapple until it's your turn. So you see these ropes shoot out and they wrap around each one of you.
Cool.
Joke's on it. Alaris likes it.
Oh my god.
Okay. It uses its real attack. So it begins to crank and pull all of you forward.
We fly farther because of the mayhem on the ground.
Fantastic. And it's going to bite Alaris. 21.
Munch.
Yeah, that hits. Munch.
You take 21 piercing damage.
Owie.
Dawn, it's your turn.
Wait, he takes
Okay.
he has to
Yes,
for
take
my guardian of
damage, yeah.
faith.
Oh, you are absolutely correct. Please, let's see. Dex saving throw. It does not have great dex.
He takes 20 damage.
yeah.
Nice.
20 radiant.
Radiant? Okay. Yeah, so you see this spirit guardian, Phil, munches and crunches. Gets a mouthful of box. Done, it's your turn.
Okay. So what exactly am I grappled by right now?
Oh, we're just gonna keep going. Your ropes? Ropes.
What do you mean?
Ropes.
Okay, ropes. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cast reduce on myself so
That's
I can
so
slip
funny.
out of the rope. Like what? What?
Absolutely. You are small now.
I am small now. I want
Well,
my
actually,
hex-
you're technically the same size as Nell now.
my weight is reduced by 1/8 and I'm now the size of Nell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have, since I am little, I'm going to have my hex bug pick me up
Uh-huh.
and fly me. Oh wait, how far can it fly me? I'm gonna do the one with.
Oh no. What? You're just fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, like Eggmaning this, like...
I'm gonna fly over here.
What? What is
Dawn
going
even
on?
has the glasses.
What is going on? What is... Are we
Is this
still
okay?
playing D... Of course it's okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my gun.
Okay.
Are we still playing D&D?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Please cast gun. Please never ever be sorry.
Ah.
Oh,
You're not at
the
disadvantage
second
anymore.
one wasn't supposed to be disadvantage.
Yeah. Armor class is 18. The first one
Oh.
hits.
Cool. But hold on, I have to subtract a d4 from that because I'm small now. Okay, so 12 points of damage.
Very good.
And I am going to move my other hex bug right here,
Uh-huh.
so that way it can do the defensive action for both Alaris and Nell.
Very nice. Alaris, it is your turn. You are surrounded by rope.
Rope and mayonnaise.
Rope, mayonnaise, tentacles. This is an amazing game.
Yeah, I got out of that
I'm
mess.
so excited about this right now.
God.
Oh, roll me a dex save for your hex bug as it comes into mayonnaise.
Oh no!
Oh, Stella!
Why would you
No!
do
I
that?
give and I
Okay.
take.
It has a +4, so 11.
All right, what is the grease?
Oh wait, it's flying.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot.
So hang on.
so
So
bad.
So it comes on top of mayonnaise, is what you're saying.
Wait, I thought you're writing your flying one.
They both fly.
Oh, okay. You know what? Alaris, it's your turn.
I want to try something really silly here, and I don't know if it's gonna work.
Sillier than mayonnaise?
It might be. Stella, I want to shape change into the hag.
Okay. Okay.
And I would like to command the golem to set me free and stop.
Okay. Does your shifting have like a block or feature or something associated with it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, as an action, you can change your appearance and your voice. Okay, absolutely. All right, so you now look like the hag,
Warts and all.
but you're not
Cute.
wearing a hat.
Oh.
Not wearing a hat.
Yeah. But you do sound like it. All right, yeah, we're just gonna
Best
go.
produce hat.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me persuasion at advantage here. Why the fuck not? We have mayonnaise. We might as well do this.
Like, listen, I want to do something ridiculous too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I am here to enable you.
We got mayonnaise on the floor. We got Mr. Eggman or Dr. Eggman.
22.
All right. Yes. So it uncoils from you, and then you see like, there's like two like crowbar pieces that kind of like go down and look like angry eyebrows as it looks over at Nell again.
Oh.
So you are no longer
sorry, no.
grappled. It gently puts you down, and it
Aw.
turns.
Thanks.
Yep. You have a bonus action.
I do. I'm just gonna move around behind it.
Okay. Very good.
There.
Samara, it's your turn.
You know what? Why not? So I do want to break free. So what kind of save is that?
So to escape a grapple is either acrobatics or athletics, your choice. And that will use your action, though.
That is A-okay.
Okay.
Oh,
14.
I didn't get it.
You did not. But you do have a blessing if you want to use that. In fact, everybody has blessings. You should use
Yeah,
them.
let's do a
Okay.
blessing.
Reroll for me, please. That's
Ah!
yeah, absolutely. How do you escape this? Describe it to me.
I don't know why, but when I thought of this, imagine me escaping. I just thought of going like, just falling right out. I don't know why.
Just lube yourself up with the mayo and slip out.
Basically, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little slipperooty.
Yep. Okay. You are no longer restrained. You have a bonus action.
How far away are you? 25 feet. I think I'm gonna do healing word at first level for Alaris. Let me check. 60 feet. Cool. Yeah. Beep, boop, beep, bop, beep, bop. Get 9 points of healing.
Dinks.
No problem.
What does it taste like?
Mayo.
Gross.
Mayonnaise and rope.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions for the rest of the night. Nell, it's your turn.
I can still attack if I choose not to escape grapple, correct?
Absolutely. It's at disadvantage though.
That's fine. I've got blessings.
Yeah, you do. You have
Hell
2,
yeah.
and you have 5 nat 20s. Oh yeah, I also have nat 20s.
No,
She only has 2.
I took them away.
A
Listen,
dog
you
has
used
both.
2 on me already.
I did. I should have saved them. But I was
Can I
trying to keep it
use-
spicy. Yep.
Oh, it's only 1d6 though.
Just do
Why not for
it.
the fun of it? 3 nat 20s with the rod.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Yes. Yes,
You're
yes.
Hot.
crazy.
Hot.
Okay, so
Love
you
it.
roll me 6 dice. Where's my tentacle rod? Roll me 66. No. 3 dice. No. 66 bludgeoning. God, math is so fucking hard. Okay. 3 dice 6 bludgeoning damage. It has to make a 15 con save. It fails. On a failure, the creature's speed is halved. It has disadvantage on dex saves and can't use reactions. On each of its turns, it can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. Okay, Cool.
So how much damage am I rolling?
6d6.
Nice. 22.
Nice.
Voice.
Describe to me what it looks like as Nell wields 3 large tentacles.
I imagine she's just trying to like slap legs out from under it.
You're just like,
Whipping mayo up at it.
oh my god.
Oh my
I
God.
hate this so much. Ah!
You did this, Stella.
Wait. Are you guys grappled to each other now?
Yes.
Oh.
So it technically isn't grappled by this. Like, yeah. It's not like mechanically grappled, but
For 6 seconds, it looks like we're grappled with each other.
yeah, absolutely. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. The lair rumbles all around you. A 5. Another crate falls from the ceiling. Can I get a dex saving throw from Alaris? Okay, 18. You manage to dive out of the way as a crate falls down. Another 100 silver pieces just go flying in all directions. And a very small little bag that is colored gray slowly rolls towards your feet.
Take.
You can interact it with it on your turn.
Me. I totally forgot about the potion bottle on my last turn, so that was fun.
Yes. Okay, it is now the Jetsam Golem's turn. It's gonna try to attack Nell. With its multi-attack, it will. How does this work? It only has an action, not a bonus action. I think this counts as one action still. Yeah, because like if you have a fighter that has 2 attacks, it's all one action. Okay, so it's gonna try to tendril Samara again. 15?
Nope.
Okay, and then it's gonna try to bite Nell. Wait, I have nat 20s. I'm gonna use one of my nat 20s.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Wait. Did you take your damage for starting your turn in Spiritual Guardian? Before you attack us, please?
It has 4 hit points.
Yeah,
All right.
dex save, baby.
So it looks like we see this cinematic shot of the mouth going to chomp down on Nell, and then Phil just slams into it, and it goes down.
Shark tackle.
Oh shit.
Splash of mayonnaise.
Oh man.
Whooshes everywhere.
Whooshes everywhere.
Adon, what do you want to do?
Oh my god.
It's nobody's in. Okay, so nobody's in immediate danger right now.
Nope.
Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll just be small and fly back. I just fly back.
You are so small.
Yeah. I'm not hurting. I'm good. I'm just flying back to everyone. That's it.
You're just vibing.
I suppose can I actually just like make a perception check or like an investigation check around, make sure there are no other threats that we're missing?
Yeah, you can. Please roll for me. Okay, you rolled a nat 1. Beautiful. So I think like as you're like kind of investigating as Tiny Adon, kind of riding your little hex bug, you like pick up a lid of something and you chuck it to the side, and then all of a sudden you hear a deep rumble as the Jetsam in front of you kind of cracks in half.
Oh no.
Another one.
No.
And it activates its final form.
I have a question.
Yes.
Stella, can you do the dex save for me anyways for the last Jetsam? Because once Phil gets to a certain amount of hit points, once he's done so much damage, he just goes away.
Okay, he only did... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just keeping track of it.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. So the dex save was a 17.
Okay.
It still failed. It only had 4 hit points. Yeah. Dawn, you find that it has another form. You have a bonus action.
Yeah. What?
So what you see in front of you as it kind of shakes off its shell, it looks more like a minotaur here. You see that it has these large iron spikes that kind of wrap around its head, and it looks a lot more agile. You can see that its legs are a lot thinner and thick. Super thick barrels for thighs, right? And you see that the ropes, they wrap around a couple of anchors that were nearby, and it begins to fling it around, and there's these really heavy metal objects just whipping the air now.
Okay, so I want to get away. So can we say it was my hex bug's movement to get me back over here?
Absolutely, yeah. You were
Okay.
just writing it.
Then I'll have him drop me, and I'll use my own movement to move. Oh, they're stuck together now, my hex bug and my token. I'll use my own movement to get over here.
Okay. Yes.
Very runaway mode. And then I will.
What kind of noise does a dawn make as they panic flee?
You hear like, and then like as they hit the ground, and then just as they run away, like full speed, but they're very small. And yeah, that was my action and my bonus action. I'm queuing my hex bugs over there for the support.
Love it. Alaris, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay. Beautiful, wonderful. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally reloaded map. I don't know why that happened. Oh, look, I can actually hear the music now. That's nice. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray now. This is considered ranged from here, right?
Absolutely. You are not in melee with it.
Fantastic. Okay. Oh, does it still have my hex on it? Is it still the same creature, or
It's a different creature.
am I able to use my bonus action to move my hex from the old one?
Yeah.
To it?
Yeah,
Okay.
the debris still exists. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So
We're
that's your
gonna do
bonus.
that. Glorious. Now this music is too loud.
Oh, I can turn it down.
No. I can turn it down on my end. It's fine. I just turned the music up because I couldn't hear it, and then I made it too loud. Good times. All right. I would like to use. Well, I guess I'll cast a couple first, but I'm probably gonna use a nat 20 on one of these Scorching Rays.
Okay.
Funk yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
But only the one that doesn't hit, because I'm sure there will be one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me. That's not going to hit.
Okay, I'd like to use my nat 20 on
Okay,
this one.
roll
please.
some roll damage again.
Oh god, can I? What do I roll damage? 2d6, right?
Oh.
Roll 2d6, I think.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Yep.
Yes. I don't add anything to it, right?
All right, so
8.
that is going to be 17, 24 damage.
Yes. Do I double my hex as well?
No, only fire damage.
Okay. What about my damage from my
Yeah,
person?
so that's 4,
Yeah.
8. Okay,
Yeah.
God.
I meant double for the crit, not for the fire damage.
Oh,
by the way,
yeah,
on my
I think
hex.
so. I'm pretty sure you double everything except your proficiency modifiers. Okay, yeah, you fuck it up. Just
Fantastic.
just one of them.
Again,
it
no,
was.
it's just one. Again.
It's like final form, epic rock music, and you're just like,
Psycho.
This is like, die! I'm over this.
We're done.
did you
Oh
roll?
my God.
Whoa, you just rolled a nat 20. Are you kidding
You're a
me?
god.
All right, that's actually.
Pew, 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 pew.
What? This is its final form, Crumble. Jesus. Okay, describe to me what this whole thing looks like. You see a dawn just go.
I run away and then it immediately gets clapped.
So Alaris still looks like the hag. And she has her swords out, and to cast her Scorching Ray this time, she slides one sword against the other to make a really big spark, like she's lighting kindling. And it ignites the mayonnaise down.
Is mayonnaise flammable?
It is today.
It's magical, so why not?
Magic mayo is flammable. What the Okay, yes.
I'm going to cast magic mayo.
Oh my god. I hate this. Combat's
You
over.
gave it to me.
Over.
Yeah, Phil winks out of existence.
Bye, Phil.
Is the Dawn still running?
I don't know.
There's only 6
Not
seconds,
looking
probably.
back.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't notice.
Are you still tiny? Like, tiny adult?
Yeah, I'm a little guy. I think it's like maybe an hour or something.
Oh,
Oh my
boy.
god.
Hold on, I need to fix that. You are schmo.
You are schmo.
Small. Very small.
There you go.
I am green and you are small. I don't know if I'm green.
All right. I'm actually y'all leave. Just leave.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out.
Get out. Okay. So the group of you, as the barrier comes down, the golem defeated, you swim out, and no longer under the effects of Undertow. Dawn, you have no problem getting up back onto your boat. And as you make your way back towards Stornshire, you see that Ewan is standing on a pier, and you can see that some of the house servants are carrying. Oh my god, there's a giant spider!
The servants are carrying a spider?
There's a spider right in front of my monitor. Dad, if you're listening
Dad.
and you're awake, or Ariana.
Ariana, please help.
I think everyone's asleep. Okay. It's fine. It's a daddy long leg. It's fine.
You have a shoe? A slipper?
I want to finish this. Okay. What's going on my desk? Oh, okay. It's fine.
I would squish it
It's
for
so
you,
big.
but you're too far.
It's this big. It's floating in front of Avalon space. Oh god.
Just get it. Just kill it.
Squish it. Mute yourself and smoosh it.
I believe in you.
You can do it. You can do it. Like, give you the power of mayonnaise.
This is the
The
final
power
boss.
of mayonnaise.
The power of mayonnaise.
The power of mayonnaise.
Get it, Stella. You can do it. I believe in you.
Stella. Stella. Stella.
I missed what's going on my desk. Fuck. It's under my keyboard.
Just press down really hard on your keyboard and it'll squish it.
Oh my god. Okay. Y'all are on the. I'm gonna be back here. Y'all, I'm sweating. Okay. Fuck. How did I miss that? Y'all are on the pier, and Ewan is loading the ship. And you can see that house servants are loading it up, bringing various items, right, onto the ship here. And, just kidding. You are not at the pier. You are halfway to the pier, and the ship is there. You kind of, like, bump into each other. And you see a great many items on the ship, and Ewan looks down, and you see that Dan is with him. And they throw a rope ladder down, and you manage to climb up with them. And you see that all of the family valuables are on the deck. Ewan looks to you, concerned, and says, "Did you find a cure for my mother?"
Yeah, essentially, we just need some help with a question.
What question?
We need a thing. We need something that... Wait, all my little thingies closed. Guys!
Represents a sea creature arrived at the same time as Iona and be an object of inherent magic.
That.
Talisman.
I killed it. I killed it.
that's
I killed it. I'm a champion.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, my chair's stuck.
I grant you inspiration. You may use it at your leisure.
Oh, my chair is stuck. Okay. God, so sweaty right now. Fuck. Okay. What was the question? What? Oh, yes. Okay, so you... I am such a mess. So you present the various questions and clues to Dan, and he kind of goes through them with you, and he says, can't be the giant pearl. The mounted fish. There's a fish in the playroom. No. I made that. No. That can't be it. What about... No. The shark tooth was from the shark. What about this? I don't know where this is from. And he reaches for the seal pelt that was underneath the crib, and he unfurls it. And you see this white seal pelt sort of glistening, and he offers it to the group. And as you do, you feel dust flaking off of it, and it's very warm to the touch.
I cast Detect Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It
not
is
good news.
magical. It glows. Wow. Imagine.
Imagine that. The very detailed seal pelt you told us about earlier that I was like, why is she describing a seal pelt?
That was like a normal.
Oh
Oh my
so
god!
weird.
It's not a normal seal. It's a
not a
magic
normal
seal.
It's a magical seal.
I have such a fucking massive noggin, bro.
You do.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else entirely.
So,
That
yeah.
one
So he's
too,
like,
Dane.
what of this? And he offers it to you. I do know that this is a prized item of the family. It's been with them for as long as I've known them.
What are you guys doing with all this stuff out here?
Ewan looks up at you. In case you failed, I was going to give everything that I have. Maybe I could buy health for my mother.
Well, let us try the seal... I almost said sea pelt. Seal pelt first before you go ransacking your own house.
Okay, thank you. And so you take the pelt. You swim back in. You meet with Brian.
With the pelt?
With the pelt.
Oh, God.
The hag begins to cast restorative magic and says, "Ye have solved me riddle." And with it...
I would like to still be looking like the hag.
the entire time that the hag is like, you know, casting magic and like bringing the essence of the sea back to this dusty pelt, she is absolutely fucking hitting on you, Alaris. So she's like, "So what are you doing later?"
Not you.
Got him.
All right.
Damn.
Well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
I think she's also just like mimicking what the sea hag is doing.
Yeah. So yeah, and you feel the fluff of the seal pelt just sort of like reinvigorated. It has this new luster to it. And you take it.
Okay, now I look like Alaris again. On our way back.
Okay, great. So we kind of montage forward, and we see cutscenes of Alaris putting the pelt over the mother, and we learn that Iona confesses to you that she's a Selkie. And she seems very wrought with concern as she's telling you this, and she looks very sadly to her son. And Ewan says, "It's okay, Mother. I love you in any form."
You
If
have
you-
Silky.
What?
Nothing. She's like, but that makes you also.
And and you learn that essentially that the reason for her deterioration is because for as long as she's been here with the family, she's been away from the sea. And you learn that the father had entered a Fae pact with the hag. And because of that, fearing that the hag would take back everything that was given, he was told for 7 years he would receive bounties beyond measure. He would have every one of his heart's desires. But after those 7 years, he'd have to come back. And he would have to serve the hag, and he did not. So out of his pride and greed, he broke his promise. And he did not tell his family. He kept them from the ocean, and for it, Iona suffered.
I do want to punch him in the face.
I told you he has a punchable face.
Yeah, punchable
I
face.
really want to punch him in the face.
Nell wants to kick him in the shins.
We can all do it at the same time.
Yeah, we'll just, every part of his body will just maim, it's fine.
And as you are gathered here, Ewan tells his mother, "It's all right. You belong in the ocean, Mom. You can go. I'll be okay here." And you see her transform as she slips into the water. And he looks up to the group of you and he says, "Thank you. My mother will know peace now. She always loved the water. It would break my heart if she was kept from it any longer. Here, take this." And he holds up the pearl that you totally gave back because you're nice people.
Uh-huh.
Totally.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "I hope it'll light the way for you. It was really helpful for me when I was younger. When I was a kid. I used to be scared of the dark."
Okay,
Thank
bye.
As the party leaves, kind of, you go off into the distance. Alaris, you feel the soul jar rumbling. And you all witness as the pearl begins to disincorporate into tiny pinpoints of light and it gets sucked in to the jar. You have fulfilled one of the faces here, and you discover that you don't have to go around murdering everyone and everything in order to fill
Glorious.
the jar.
God. Which one
what
is
if
it?
we want
You have
to know?
filled the face of remorse.
Oh.
Buttered. Yeah. So the face glows this sickly green color, and then it fades back into the matte black, and the jar comes to still behind you. And all of a sudden, you hear a shriek, painful in the distance, and you turn around to see Ewan buckle over, and he falls into the water, but he pops back up as a very small baby seal.
See, I said, he half silky.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Like a normal seal, but not a normal.
I thought he just keeled over, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, wait, did we take his soul by accident? My bad.
Oh, sorry, I
He
should have
gave it
timed
to
that
us.
better.
Heck?
So you see that both Iona and Ewan begin to swim away, and they are joined by dozens of other seals emerging from the cove. You can see them playing, catching fish, barking with glee. And as they begin to swim away, you see from the depths.
I don't like this.
I don't have appropriate music. We'll just go with this. You see a massive tentacle rise up the size of a tower, and it smashes the ship and sinks the entire wealth of the Stornlock family into the ocean. A kraken swallows it whole. and you hear a greedy cackle on the wind.
Got our new flotsam.
Yeah.
And then, all of a sudden, a dawn. What does your time machine look like when it's manifesting, when it's time to get the fuck out of there?
It really just looks like this like black hole opens up right above our heads, and then we slowly start to get sucked in, whether we like it or not.
So all of your hair just like starts floating
Yep.
upwards.
Nell is not phased by this.
Who's got the box of pearls or whatever that we have to leave behind?
Yeah, do we just
like throw it?
Throw it on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You toss it on the ground, and then we have some wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey,
Timey wine.
time machine shit.
Time is a weird soup.
And you get sucked into the hole, and yum, 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 yum. Your bodies land back into the moon door before you, and then all of a sudden, slam! Your consciousness hits, and you find yourselves in the heart of Moontown. You're all dispersed evenly at the fountain.
We success?
I think so.
Pretty sure.
I hope we didn't fuck up time too much.
I don't know how to tell. That's what I'm thinking as well.
Guess we'll find out.
As the group of you are put back into the moon door, you kind of feel this sense of nausea and discomfort. For Alaris, this comes in the form of painful clarity. You have drawn the Vizier card.
Ooh.
Ask one question, get one answer. And at the very same time, Nell, you feel uncomfortable. You get the sense that there's a void inside of you that had been filled with Nyx. Something's changing with you. And it's starting to fill. But in order for there to be space, you have to lose something. You have drawn the Fool card. What would you like to let go?
Learning her first recipe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first
Shared
recipe?
this with us, right?
Banana bread.
Oh.
I love banana bread.
Banana bread's so good.
It's so good. Very good. Ask your question.
Who's our dad?
I was just like, what's the banana bread recipe?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Okay. So you get the answer in the form of your patron's voice. It echoes through your mind. And they say, I am your father. But I am not theirs.
Oh my god, we're like half sisters.
Ooh. Ooh.
So Hecate got around.
Girl boss.
I
Girl
don't think it
boss.
works quite like that to make us.
No.
I think it does.
I'm gonna believe that it
I
does.
mean, you could go ask the Oh, too bad. They have magical amnesia. That sucks. But the voice doesn't quite leave yet, Alaris. It says, do you want to know more?
Yes.
I think it would be a very good time to tell you that you have sisters, but they have no association with Hecate. You have drawn the Flames card.
Ooh.
There's some demon shit going on. And as the credits fade to black, I have a question to ask. Does Samara put on the magical underwear?
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Okay. You put it on.
It's never a good time,
It's cursed.
okay?
You have drawn the
I knew
void card. We'll figure out what exactly that means, and yeah, I don't want to make it weird, so we'll talk about it and settle on something that you're happy with. But you have a cursed item now, the very first cursed item of the campaign, I think, right?
First underwear, yeehaw!
Oh, yeah.
And it's black and lacy. Hell
Hey, at least
yeah.
if I get the ruin card, they won't disappear.
That's true. That's true. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. What a wild game today. Oh, my God. Thank you so much for DW Diggin for the very awesome adventure. If you want to follow them, you can check out that link there. That's their Twitter. I just want to do a little spiel about them. They are a trans non-binary creator with a love for speculative fiction and weird fantasy. They love to dabble in illustration, adventure writing, and designing game mechanics. If they had one thing to say to a dear reader, it would be, get weird, stay kind. I love you. We love you too.
Auger message.
That is so
So
sweet.
sad.
Augers.
I
Thank you
hope
so
it got
much.
weird enough for you.
I hope you come
I
back.
don't know how
This is
it's
the
possible
horniest
to get
campaign
weirder
ever.
than that.
I don't know. We've definitely gotten weirder than that.
That was pretty high tier for us for weird, mind you.
Listen, we don't have to advertise.
We
when we're
didn't have
done,
mom
okay?
here. Avalon wasn't here.
Yeah, Avalon
There was
usually
no
keeps
adult
us in line.
supervision.
Oh, they're going to want to hear all about it when you get back. Okay, we're going to go around and do our outros. Please tell us who you are, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of the episode was. And we're going to start off with May, please.
Oh, I'm May. I can be found on the internet at the Lady May in various places. Most often here Friday nights and on Runaway Robots channel every other Thursday, which this coming Thursday for Diefall Ruin Crimson at 3 p.m. Eastern. And in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow, I'm going to be in the DM seat for a charity one-shot for Twitch Toronto 5-year anniversary raising life for sick kids through Extra Life. So that should be a fun time. And then favorites, oh boy. Oh boy. All the innuendos, I can't lie.
So good.
It was big
They're-
spicy.
They're on point tonight.
There were so many opportunities. I didn't even take all of them.
Thank you for that mercy. Thank you, thank you. God. Thank you so much. Next we have Giggly.
Hello, I'm Giggly. You can find me here on Twitch at GigglyDendroLagus or on Twitter at GigglyDendro. I stream every once in a while, usually playing Witcher on Wednesdays. Playing the first one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be either the next time I stream or the stream after that is when we're going to completely finish it. So that's exciting. I'm really excited. And then afterwards, some Bioshock Infinite, maybe something else because I have a new game and I actually haven't seen anybody play it. So we'll see.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Avalon was not able to join us here today, but I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about Bravo. Bravo is super awesome, super sweet. They're over at the Monty Hall, one half of it. You should definitely give them a follow, check them out. They do a lot of really cool TTRPG stuff, and they like to play Phasmophobia. They're very good at it. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Next thing I just said thank you to myself.
Did. It was
Dame.
Hi, I'm Dungeon Dame. You can find me here, obviously, Friday nights. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm over on my own channel. I paint on minis on Tuesdays, and Thursdays we play video games. I'm currently playing Phasmophobia, and I hate scary things, so it is a wild ride. And then I'm on the Instagram and the Twitters and the TikToks, all at dungeon_game.
What was your favorite part?
The mayonnaise.
Ah, you took mine.
Sorry!
Now I gotta think of another one.
Mayonnaise.
EJ!
No mayonnaise!
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is EJ. You can find me in the chat. That's One Big Egg. You can also find me on Twitter at Several Big Eggs. And my favorite part of tonight was the mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise.
But I also just like absolutely tormenting Stella at the beginning of the game. It wasn't out of malice. It wasn't malicious. I just felt like being a little piece of shit. And that's my favorite part.
That was my favorite part too. I love it when you're a piece of shit. It's
Can I throw in a bonus favorite?
absolutely.
The clip of you and Drac, Kronos. I was so good at the beginning.
good.
Oh, so good.
Right?
Oh my god, yes. I did not tell Drac that they were gonna get a draw from the deck of many, so that was a surprise. That was nice and fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I can't believe I had to describe the TARDIS and R2D2 to Drac, but that happened.
Yeah, just this references, you know.
Yeah, it's great. I love everything about Adon. This is weird. It's perfect.
Also, just you pronouncing the name of the thing.
I should have practiced beforehand because, like, I just literally copy pasted the description that Adon gave me, and
Let me tell you, I did some research for that name, bro.
I completely butchered it.
It was so good though. It's perfect.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm Stella Luna. If this is your first time at the channel, please consider giving us a follow. That's a way that you can support the channel for free and get notifications for when we go live. We will be back with Unbound 9 p.m. Friday next week, every week here. You can also find Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is whenever we do our Patreon games. We have a number of different campaigns that we run here, and I really hope that you can join us for that. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and bye-bye. Bye.